think I'm gonna do some single player. Hey Waddy, hey Doug. Yodza removed exclamation mark man from his channel. I'm retiring from Twitch. Might be a good call. How you doing, Waddy? Dire Milkers, have you not seen them before, Yash? Oh my god. Tante, very good at providing me some cursed material sometimes. Alright, I might, I don't know, I think I'm by myself at the moment. But at some point I think Prince is planning to join me. But so what I might do, we might do some solo stuff for a bit. It's been a while since I've had some time with me and my cats, so maybe we could do some little extra missions. Off topic, I got super hyped when I saw SNK versus Capcom on the eShop. Turns out it's a port of the Neo Geo Pocket game. Oh my god. Did you think there was a new version, Yash? I think it's going to be a little while before we see SNK versus Capcom again properly. Man, I'm a little disappointed. Like we haven't even seen a crossover character for like Samsho or anything. I don't think. Have we? I might be wrong though. I thought it was the arcade ones. Yeah. They're very good games. I think that's like... I kind of really like Capcom versus Street Fighter... Marvel versus Capcom 2 a lot. And SNK versus Capcom. It's got a title. I can't remember what the title is called. But, yeah, they're very fun games. Big Nyapple. I'm gonna set up my cats. I really don't know if I need any of this, to be honest. It's been a while. I'm running out of shit, so maybe I shouldn't be setting my cats off anytime soon, but watch me. You can't stop me, chat. Also, Yash, I appreciate seeing fighting game chat in, like, chat, because, oh my gosh, I always feel like a person that can, I just can't find too many people that are into fighters. It's such a specific thing, it feels. And you always hear, like, a good example is, like, SageM talking about how, like, everyone can get into fighters and stuff like that, and it's like, it's true, but at the same time, it does have they generally have a pretty steep learning curve, and because it's very one-on-one, becomes this sort of very exclusive club almost. Can I not do it from this cat? I might not be able to do it from here. I can make the trade goods now. Had to turn the Monster Hunter World graphics down, I see? Yeah. We had to cycle back. My PC couldn't handle it, question mark? My PS5 couldn't handle it. It's hard being a Street Fighter Alpha 3 fan. Man, that is very particular niche, Nash. I like the Alpha series. I actually wouldn't mind seeing a new Alpha game, honestly, but again, I just want sprites back. I miss sprite work so much. It's a little sad. Get my talismans. I'm getting back into Street Fighter 5 and Tekken 7. I wish I could like Tekken 7 like you guys, but Tekken 7 is really just one of those games that just can't do 3D fighters. Really can't. They just don't gel with me. I think I don't know. They're forced to always be like, do you know what game I actually really like that's a weird 3D fighter is, it's on the Dreamcast, I forgot the name of it. Oopsies. Hang on, what was that? It's like an arena fighter. Bring back sprites. Man, sprite work is so good. That's why it's a little disappointing where certain games have taken it away. Fighting game on Dreamcast. I can't remember the name of it, and I'll know it when I see it. Power Stone! Power Stone is what I was looking for. Fucking Power Stone is amazing. I know it's not a traditional fighter, but I love the art style in that game, and it's just dumb fun. I've decided I think I hate this indie channel that we're on right now, so we're gonna go back to rock. We could do jazz. Chat, you in the mood for anything in particular? I always feel like rock is like this weird safe thing you can do. So I probably should set up a lobby at some point, but I think maybe I'll do some single player quests. Feels like a bit of a sleepy day. I think GG's 3D is the most well received. Of course. Well, the thing is, I think Arc System's ability to try and transition between being... Like, they want their 3D to feel like 2D, and it's very easy for them to do just in terms of... Well, not easy. I take that back. It's a very tough thing they do. But having it on a 2D plane makes a very large difference versus, say, having a Tekken-like game try and do that would be pretty tough, I would imagine. Alright. I have a lot of quests that I haven't done, so I think I've even got low quests that I haven't done. I have collect 20 unique mushrooms. I don't know who this is for, but I guess we'll go get some mushrooms. We just want 50 stamina, that's all I care about. Tekken with GG art? That would be dope. I'd be so down for that, Yash, but I don't think we'd ever see anything like that. I mean, that said, Tekken and Soul Cal and things like that are still pretty anime and crazy and out there at times, but they are just still very, unfortunately, how do I describe, like, there's, I think if you took away the kind of weird sort of realism, people wouldn't be happy about that. Alright, so we're going to get mushrooms right now. Any comers in chat? I don't actually remember where the mushrooms are in this map. You gonna jump in, Prince? Okay, no problem. I'm just doing a single player quest right now. I'm already in there, Prince. Up we go. Maybe there's no mushy boys? I don't remember where they are. It's nice to have like just a relaxing, like, I can just chill with Monster Hunter. Like, I still, this game is very much this. Like, it's the easiest stream for me to just chill and hang with y'all. Especially after news that, like, today's that just go on and on and on. I'm like, I'm trapped in my own feedback loop. But one thing I will say is, like, perhaps we might have to... I thought about it, and I think maybe I do have to split it up in two. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say. I'm not sure the method I want to approach it. Man, these mushrooms aren't as readily available as I thought they would be. And I wish I had actually grabbed more of a snack when I was on BRB. I'm still a little hungry. Might snack it out while we're doing this. I can pretty much do this mission one-handed because the fact that it's me literally running from point A to point B and not fighting anything. Problem is, all my snack foods are pretty crunchy. A lot of crunch. Hope you can handle a bit of crunch. This is why I like having the music as well. I think the music allows me to chat and eat a bit easier. Because if I don't have it, then it's like this thing where I feel like dead air can occur really easy. I remember I was watching yesterday. I was watching another streamer, not a part of our crew, just another one entirely. And it was a situation where I found myself finding that they were taking long breaks between talking. And I find it this strange thing where to me it feels bad not talking in a stream. It feels like something you should just constantly have the flow going. So there's always some sort of engagement. But oh hello. Alright, go away. Oh, it's double mushroom. That roll might be big enough? Yeah, it is. I might leave my cats to this. This is gonna hurt. Gonna run at me? No, Flick's got this. No! I'll just leave my cats to deal with this. Oh gosh. Should I just deal with her? Oh, my armor went down now. She's not G rank, so she's... actually, she might... No, she is low rank, I'm fairly sure. I've got a bit of Screamo in here. I like how this is in the rock category. I might... How many on my item pouch? 2 more. I need 2 more. Can we get lucky? You feeling lucky, champ? Alright. I don't even know what this hand this in does. Like, it's just one of the story. It's not one of the story, it's one of the talkie missions.
Good day, mate.
Good day. How's it going?
It's going good, mate.
I'm
So,
stuffing my
yes.
face with snacks.
I can tell. You're being very snacky, Daimono.
Really, really hungry after that much news. It was like almost 3
That
hours.
much talking, for real. I bet you. Big bet, man. Big bet.
Alright, so I haven't got a multiplayer lobby set up just yet, but I can jump in one once you're on. Hey Sky, how you going? We just started some GU. How have you been?
I have my full Narga set now.
No.
But now I'm kind of working on seeing if I can build up that Nargahuga longsword.
Oh yeah.
So what do I gotta do? So I have the Nargahuga longsword now, but I need to get,
Hyper materials, I would imagine.
yeah, the hyper material.
You're doing
And
good. You're
hyper
back
material-
from.
The hyper hunts are a little bit harder.
You're back from getting your ankle checked out. Oh shit! Yeah, is it okay? What happened with it?
To upgrade Hidden Saber, I need 4 hyper Narga scales and a Wyvern crystal. The Wyvern crystal should be easier to get.
Yeah, it's taking ages. Did I just set up with no password? Okay.
You're
there we
making
go.
a lobby, mate.
Yeah, I'll set it up. Yeah.
Alright, I will jump in it.
How's your new
Hopefully Bear
doggo,
can join
Sky?
us too.
Is he going well? Is he settled into your house yet?
Alright, I'll join your lobby. Let's get that ZL. And get in your hub.
Oh, we get our cats with this. It's just us two. So what's
There,
the
now it
lobby
says you're
code?
available.
Lobby code
We do.
is... I always... There it is. I can never find it. 3216.
I just joined via the friend list.
Oh, this is for everyone else. I need to update for everyone.
You know, Gabe, that's what people have been saying, that Strikers feels more like a Persona game.
Strain
than
and probably a
Persona.
partial... Oh my god. What did you say?
pick it up yet,
Sky,
guys?
did you tell me what you did? Ooh. What was that? You get my medical boot and crutches tomorrow. Oh my
D-Man,
god, so you
what's up?
actually will have to be on crutches and stuff. Darkman, how you doing? I've been thinking about trying Gunlance. Gunlance is really fun. In which game, Darkman? In this game or in World?
So let's see. I need some Hyper Narga stuff.
In World, it's really fun. It's one of the highest DPS
Time to
weapons
fire
now.
up Kiriniko.
With the buffs that they gave to it in
Let's see what Kiriniko
World,
tells me.
it's in Iceborne rather. It's very, very good. All right, so you have your wish list. You know what you want.
I do kind of know what I want. I'm gonna go for finishing up that that Narga longsword, and let me manually throw up the multi-link. For now, if you want to watch both myself and the sexiest,
I had to give my puppy back because I didn't plan to follow through. Oh, but I see him every day. Oh, that sucks, Sky. Oh, we kind of have that. We had that with one of the cats we were going to adopt. It just didn't pan out. It's really heartbreaking because you can bond with them so much in such a short period.
What's up? How you doing?
I wish there was a gun sword though. Maybe one day, Darkman, a lightweight version of the gun lance. That's just a gun sword. People will be right on that. One in Final Fantasy 14 if you want to play an MMO.
Thank you. I'm doing good, Quay. Doing good. Okay, Dai. I think I know what hunts I need to do. I gotta go to Kiriniko and see what's going on with that. So,
Alright.
Hyper Narga scale. I think that's the Hyper hunt.
Yeah, I would imagine you just need Hyper Nagakuga. These are long fights, so...
Trying to find where you can get it from though. What
I'll play 14 to hunt Rathalos. That Rathalos fight is not fun when it's laggy. Australian servers, Australian to Japan servers, not fun.
so
He's very laggy.
Ooh, it's a hub.
It's a hard
hub
fight.
Quest and a.
I was grinding it
It's
to
a
get them
hub
out.
quest,
I
not a
still
pub
haven't gotten
quest.
them out yet. 14 is fun. 14 is amazing. Best MMO out there.
So I gotta go to high rank. It's hub 6-star in high rank.
Where's this girl
Born
got
of
from me?
Darkness. I don't have that quest. Do you, Daimono?
Which quest?
It's a 6-star hub quest, so it's 6-star high rank, called Born of
6-star.
Darkness. Because it's not showing up for me. Of course, Quay.
Yeah, I have that one.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, so like I said, this is the Nagakuga path is very common, so I've run this stuff a lot. So yeah, I think you need to fight the other hypers first before that appears for you.
Ah, lovely.
You play Astrologian. Oh, nice.
Well, let's just brute force our way through it and see what happens.
I play Dark Knight, as you can imagine. Dark Knight is. I was a gun. I was a not a lancer. I was a dragoon for a long time, and then when Dark Knight came out, I haven't looked back. It's a very, very fun class. I wish there was a gunbow.
Make a ports.
Buddy, you mean the bow guns?
And
How do you want it? Do you want to strap?
Why are you so
How do you want to do
upset,
it?
though, Gabriel?
It shoots like an RPG, a gunbow. What? Hang on. So what's it? To me, to you, Waddy, what is the difference between a bow gun and a gun bow? Does it shoot rapid fire? You don't have to load ammo. The bow that shoots bullets. Jingle, jingle.
let's get it. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Reverie Axis, thank you for the follow.
Oh,
How
I
you
know,
doing?
Gabe. You wanted to see your.
You're welcome to
dad
join
do
us in.
I,
We're just doing some grinding for Prince right now, and then we're gonna push him to the end of the story. Yeah. All right. I don't actually remember where this Naga spawns. I assume lower, maybe upper.
Let's see. Where
Man, I'm
Yeah, I don't know where it spawns.
really, really hoping we do not get charm farming back. Mining over and over, no bueno. I'd rather fight a monster.
Yep.
Where are we going?
I mean, that's why I prefer charm farming over the. You think he's in the?
He might be
forest area? I
lower.
feel like that's where he is.
I feel like he's probably upper, but I'm gonna check lower and I'll loop around. Once we figure out where he is, he'll be in the same place every single time at least.
Yep. So he's not in the main open area. Maybe he's in the forest. I can never remember where he's supposed to be.
I think he'd be in that forest where the owl and stuff usually spawn. How am I not on max stamina already?
Of course, Gabriel, you want the horny.
How'd you feel about the state of play today? Oh, here he is. He's right at the start.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Are you ready to start? I feel like they were kind of light on stuff though. Like, they mostly gave me what I wanted with some Final Fantasy stuff and, you know, that one other game that looks like a Pixar movie. What the hell's it called again?
Oh yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting the name of it.
Yeah, me too, but I wanted to get into that game.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm excited for that one. Yeah, it was. I think people pretty much predicted what it was going to be in terms of like mostly PS4 to PS5 stuff, which is that's okay. We kind of need to give them a break for like COVID times.
Yep.
It's a bow, but you use bullets instead of arrows. Wait, no, a bullet is strapped to the end of an arrow that explodes on impact. All right, I'm pretty down for that.
Movie?
No, we're talking about what he wants to see, a gun bow, not a bow gun.
Gun bow? It's a bow that only shoots firearms. So like your arrows are all like guns of different calibers.
I thought you were gonna say it shoots smaller guns.
That's what I mean. It's a bow that shoots smaller guns.
Oh God. Plies already. Dang. Man, me and this Nagakuga, not in the same wavelength. I feel like, isn't there like, are there any tipped arrows on the bow that actually do have like projectiles or explosives?
Yeah. At least in like comic movies.
Oh, I mean in Monster Hunter. I'm trying to think if there's like any special. It's just
No.
coatings, isn't it?
That's actually what I did, Quay. I forgot to eat before I went on the hunt. But it happens.
You've been spoiled by the the Fatal Azama.
I know. Oh, IRL? No, I haven't eaten yet IRL. I will soon.
What are we on? Tail
But it
and
makes it more
wing.
entertaining if I can drink while I'm on an empty stomach, right?
Gonna get drunk faster.
Whoop, what happened to my audio? That was weird. My speakers just like activated all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you need any like hyper wing things, or is it just like you just beat this boy up?
Super scale for now because I'm just trying to build the next level of the sword. I don't know exactly what I need yet for the rest of it. I didn't look into the rest of the tree. Shit.
Yeah, I want the back.
I want chicky nug nugs.
Oh, chicken
Man, I wish
nugs.
someone would bring me chicky nug nugs.
I'm having this. I've been trying to
chicken
reduce
tendies.
how much I've been eating for lunch and stuff, and it's like I just midstream. If anyone brings up food, I'm just deathly hungry.
Well, like I made this beautiful ribeye steak last night.
Yeah.
I just posted it on my Instagram,
Oh, cool.
but it was like a ribeye steak that literally melted in my mouth as I ate it. The most beautiful of meat.
Do you know what's funny is it's an interesting thing where it's like people talk about like cuts of meat, and I find that the cut does make a difference, but how you cook it really does a lot. A lot of time, butter. Butter is a big solution for making extremely good steak.
Oh yeah, I used a garlic herb butter that I made. So I took this what's it called, the Irish butter, the really creamy one, and you know I had it sitting out in my butter dish, right?
Yeah.
Shit, fuck you. And you know, kind of whipped it up with some fresh cut garlic, cloves, oregano, thyme, and I used that to dress my one with, yeah, the Kerrygold butter. That's exactly the one I'm talking about. That stuff is the absolute truth. Hella poggers, y'all. Thanks, Zen.
God, he's still trucking. This is what I was talking about. This is going to be a big health pool that we have to deal with. Oh no, there we go.
We should have brought traps. We could have just trapped them.
Oh yeah, that would have been perfect. Whoops.
Next time.
We go back to camp. Oh, it's old Monster Hunter.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh shit, I forgot to paintball his ass.
That's okay. He'd probably just go over here. I think he goes too far on this map. Oh, we didn't go to sleep. This.
I just show you're being very particular, and I don't like it. Not one bit, sir.
Nice. Easy peasy. You feel like you can do damage now that you got a set?
I know, yeah, I do. I'm mostly pushing into evasion and attack. And the fact that my what's it called? My affinity is so high, it's good.
You don't have crit boost, do you?
I don't have crit boost, I just have critical eye.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I want to move back over to a crit boost weakness exploit set. But I have to fight Savage Devil Joe a lot to do that, so I just haven't bothered.
It doesn't sound like very much cash money.
No. I think that's what Bear was like up to as well. That's the thing about Atalcar. Like Atalcar is not like Fatal is broken, but it's like it's handy because it means everyone can make just like a universal set where they're just sort of like,
yeah,
I've just made a good comfy set, and then if you want to make specific ones, it's not too bad.
Exactly. I got 2 hyper Narget scales, I need 4.
Okay. What tier of weapon are you on?
It's still in high rank tier, I think.
Oh, I don't know if Tanuki's in chat, but she just sent me a message about the Final Fantasy stuff. It's Weiss at the end of the Final Fantasy VII trailer. Ah,
that's Weiss?
Yeah, I completely forgot that's what he looks like when he like transforms and becomes the big monstrosity man.
Huh.
Oh man, Dirge of Cerberus. I can't believe they've made that stuff canon. Super duper canon now. Can't escape it.
In your Persona game? Wow, Gabriel. We should bring traps this time.
Ah, traps, right. Item sets. Yeah, I don't know what unlocks that quest for you to pick it up.
But I am having a good time back in the world of the old world. It's a nice little change of pace from always running world.
As in playing GU.
Yeah.
It was funny to me because like you and Bear have been like leaning into like even wanting to play other like hunting games. Like Bear was talking about he wants to play other hunter ones, and it's like God Eater, Tokiden. Like it's like there is a few other ones out there, and it's just funny because I feel like a lot of Monster Hunter players just play Monster Hunter that I've encountered. Where's that
I'm the one that's
quest?
played most of them. Like I've been playing God Eater since 2. I played Tokiden.
Did you play them on the Vita?
Yeah. No, not 2 on the Vita. I played 2 on a PC. The PC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I played them on PC. I never played them on Vita. I played the other one on Vita that I always forget the name of.
Yo, what's up, Dragon King and LG? How you doing, LG?
Oh, there's a different
Gabriel, if you could
Nagakuga
give
quest.
the lovely LG Legendary a shout out in chat, please. All right, let's get this Narga.
LG wouldn't go and play GU.
You should give it a shot, bro.
Well, he will have to encounter some of the
LG's
old
been
world
into-
stuff because of.
I've seen LG running a lot of Genshin lately,
Yeah, I know.
which I don't play a lot of.
It's interesting to me just how many people, like, how many Monster Hunter people I found switched over to GU and they felt so comfortable there. Not GU, sorry, Genshin Impact. I haven't played since, like, the Snow update. I want to play that just to see how much content it added, but I keep not making time for it.
Yeah, Dragon, the more the merrier, man. Dragon also plays GU with us too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, we've got 2 slots right now because we're just helping Prince get his sword, and then we'll probably be pushing the story again. Because you haven't fought Lao Shanglong yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I know a lot of people don't like Lao Shan. I still don't mind doing him once or twice when it's like helping people through the story, because it's just coming back and be like, hey, look, it's the big silly boy that's just a big target.
Yeah, just run the hub story, which is not really a story, but see, that's the one thing that I'm really hoping that, despite the fact that they're splitting it up again, that it's not going to be a bunch of like, you know, the same quest we need to run over and over again in hub and village when it comes to.
Wait, have they actually confirmed they're splitting it up again?
It's split, yeah. Hub quest and village quests are split. But that's why I have a theory that that you know, hub is going to be you know, maybe 12 players and village is going to be 4. Because there can be 4
Oh
people
shit,
in at once.
that would be fantastic. If that's the way they do it, I'm totally down for that. Because
That's actually that's been my theory for a while now, because I don't think they would go completely out of getting rid of the big lobbies.
yeah, well
Despite
we've
what
seen
Nintendo's
4 players
service
running
do.
around together in the lobby. So if they have like a hub and they have that and they just haven't revealed it, like
Yeah, well, they did reveal the village, because they showed you running around Kamada with your friends, being in the training hall with your friends.
well, they revealed also they actually revealed the room for where we do pick up the quests, but they just don't have, they haven't shown how many players can be in the room. It was just all single player. Ow. That's a max potion. That's not a life powder. It's interesting that they did change the icons. Like, I was not expecting them to change the icons.
Oof, ouch.
Oh, are you upgraded, by the way?
I think so. I'm upgraded, but I don't have any advanced armor spears yet. Or king armor spears, I think it's called.
Oh, okay.
The one that boosts my armor even higher.
Yeah, I think you don't need to have fully unlocked until really a Telcar. Even a Telcar, you probably don't even need it, but it does help substantially. Bada
Oh yeah, Dragon. We
swing.
said yeah. Feel free to join. If you hit the multi-link, did I even update the multi-link? If you hit the multi-link,
Oh, that was a bad swing.
Daimono has the lobby ID. What you set the password to, Daimono? The magic number?
Yeah, the magic number. Double magic number.
Yeah. The double.
Because I can't make the super number.
What would you say the super number is?
420, 69? 69, 420.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 420 is the super number.
I love on Tante's channel, he has just a redeem for 21, because I assume it's because he also has 69 as a redeemable thing. You can just redeem 69s. But Tante has just 21. You can just redeem 21, and then there's Super 21, and there's a Mega 21 or something. It's just, you're just redeeming a number.
Oh, that was bad. I don't know why I just stood there.
Oh.
Playing the stupid ass flute. I mean, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Exactly 6,969 licks.
Oof.
It depends on whose Tootsie Pop you're trying to get to the center of, right?
The owls. What does an owl's Tootsie Pop look like? Don't Google that. I don't want to know.
I mean, did you want to know?
Nah, I think I'm alright. This doesn't need to turn into prime time checking out owl wangs.
Hey, I'm not talking about wangs. I'm talking about Tootsie Pops. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'm talking about
Minecraft server.
Christian Minecraft.
Because your Minecraft server is degenerate doesn't mean that mine has to be, sir.
So when are we seeing Prince's Minecraft server? Chat, I think chat, you might need to let Prince know how much you want to see a Minecraft server.
God. Because you want to drag me down with you. If you're gonna suffer in the pits of hell, you're gonna bring me with you.
100%. Well, it's gonna slow down from here.
Shit! Again? Motherfuck me.
It's hard.
Dude, if
oh,
I
Dragon
do
King,
that,
thank you for the follow.
I'm just gonna switch to aerial switch axe next, so I can just like, you know, do some monk ass bouncing.
The password's 6969 King Dragon King. When's Prince joining our server? I know. What the fuck? Nice. Don't know if they actually landed. Oh, Rainbow, do you have any Wither Skulls? Actually, I completely forgot about prepping them. Oh, he flew away.
But yes, guys, I definitely will eventually play Minecraft. To play a game I've never played before. Because Rainbow, I have never played Minecraft ever. I have never ever played Minecraft ever.
I can do some grinding for you today, though. I think Lolly got one. We need
Yes, Dan, I've never played Minecraft in my life.
We need
I think I kind of missed
two
it
more.
because I'm, you know, an old fuddy-duddy and shit.
Someone left the lobby? Question mark. Why did they question mark it? That was weird.
Oh, really? Alright, Rainbow.
Oof.
I have to get Java, right? To play with you, Daimono?
Yeah, it's a Java server. You can like skip a shit ton of content if you ended up coming to our server because we've done almost everything now. It's nice to actually finish Minecraft, I'll say, because after playing around with all the other stuff,
Wait, there's a finish to Minecraft?
There is a finish to Minecraft. There's a credits, a terrible credit sequence.
I thought you just like, I thought all you do in Minecraft is like play with Legos.
It was like that for the longest time. I'm in blue. Didn't take much to convince him, I know. Oh, Prince!
Crap. Whoops. Okay, we're going switch axe, baby.
Trying to get snacks. Oh no, I've just made a big old
We'll
mess.
try again. Yep, that's what people have told me, that the other version is crossplay.
Alright. You'll probably get enough for 3 or 4 withers.
For when the next update comes out?
Are you talking about Minecraft or?
Yeah, so Quay's telling
Welcome,
me
Angel
that,
and Dragon.
or not Quay, Zen is telling me that I should wait till the next update.
Yeah, apparently next update's going to be pretty big. But I won't be updating the server for the next update. I don't think. I think it would. I don't know if it breaks anything, but I'm trying to keep it very minimal in effort.
Switch axe time, one of my baby weapons. Nice sweet weapon.
Caves and Cliffs update, is that what it's called? Yeah, is Angel's 999. It's nice to have another 999. Not included me. I've never won. Let's lose where this quest is. Where is it? Jumping at shadows. Where's the hyper?
It's a 6-star one.
There it is. Nagakuga and the Jurassic Frontier. What is actually in the update, Rainbow? I don't actually know. Damn, Dragoon. Chunky lad. Look at that gelatinous armor. Doom Lord. We've got 2 edgy boys, I've just noticed. Kikia, hey Kikia, how you doing?
And you got yourself a baby ninja here.
Baby ninja?
Me and my HR-10 ninja.
Oh.
Man, can you believe it's like a month away, man?
I know. This year is going pretty fast already. Gonna be... Last year was pretty quick for me. This year feels like it's just crazy accelerated.
It will be. Yo, what's up, J Rise Brits? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
What's up, Kick here? What's the matter? What are you terrified of? Man, I wish I had some non-crunchy snacks.
But yeah, it's gonna be coming quick, and all of a sudden it's gonna be like, yo.
It's just gonna consume our lives. I can't wait to see just everyone is gonna be playing it. It's gonna be a big game. The Switch, very, very popular console, so.
Have you seen the leaked specs for what we can expect from a Switch Pro, which they expect will come out this year?
I haven't seen anything that's confirms the existence of it, but I'm happy to hear.
There's no confirmed. It's all like leaked stuff, but like leaks from like well-known leakers.
Hmm.
Sir, you need to.
Is this the 4K one? Because I heard people talking
4K.
about that. Oh, okay.
4K on par with like a PS4, but with a you know, faster load times and everything.
Yeah, I really doubt that. the how hardware infrastructure works, I'm fairly sure that's not going to be possible in this generation.
Yeah.
But it'd be crazy if that was the case.
It'd be crazy just to at least have a 4K Switch, you know? Dedicated 60 frames per second.
Be a very hot little machine.
I still think that if they did like a Switch Pro, it would be one that wasn't handheld, you know?
Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind that in a sense as well. I wouldn't mind like a Switch that is just...
A home console.
Yeah, just because I like Nintendo so much. But the handheld is very, very nice, so like I'd actually prefer them
I mean, if I want to play while I poop, I'll just run it on my old Switch.
If they had like cross saves and stuff, that'd be pretty amazing. Man, he's using a lot of... What just hit me? Did I get double tapped by the... I don't know what happened there.
I want to have Orcook's cable switch like the oldie days.
Jumping around a lot, too. You
Also,
thought
what do you
the
mean by
Switch Pro was
ghost?
fake news?
You got ghost in house? Spooky ghost times?
I mean, the one thing I do know is that Nintendo would be making a mistake if they didn't create an updated Switch, you know? Just with how popular the console was over this last year.
They're totally changing the way caves and cliffs work? Oh,
And
okay.
how
They're adding
the
different
fans
forms of
really-
cave, changing ore textures
Come
and changing
on,
bedrock level to
jumping.
-80. Is that
Work
up or
for me,
down?
yo.
It feels like... that feels like down a bit,
Just how
maybe?
the fans want
thought it was
a
negative
4K
90 maybe.
Switch.
A new boss that has like takes 5 hearts a hit with full netherite. Whoa. Goats and some new blocks.
Thanks
That's
for the
pretty
alerts,
cool.
then.
Scary movie. Oh, you're watching a scary movie. I can't get over how much my chat. You guys love your scary shit. Oh, that was a double. I didn't prep for a double. That's pretty cool. I like those updates. Again, I don't know, like, we could look into it maybe, but I'm not sure about updating the server to have that stuff. Nice amount.
There you go.
Bada boom. I despise horror. Jump scares give me a bone nausea. Bone nausea. Never even heard of that one. Yeah, I don't care for horror. I really just not that I like I'm worried about getting scared by movies or anything, but it's just they just don't interest me. Really don't.
Oof. Sharpen. My whetstones.
Whetstone. Why aren't whetstones wet?
Wetness of stones. Also, I've tested out the setup, so I have a scene ready on my Streamlabs for when we record on Saturday. Your Sunday.
Oof.
So basically, I'll be capturing our video feed in like a kind of tower, like one on top of each other. So it'll be a Prince, Riku, and Daimono dog pile. It's what everybody wants out of Team Sapphire.
It's the old chats ever wanted.
It's all the chats ever wanted. You know, a Prince, Daimono, Riku dog pile. It's, you know, every shipper's dreams. You know, they write fanfics about it and everything. It's gonna be everyone's dream. So it's gonna pop.
Pop pop. Whoops. I love true crime with a passion. Give me a good murder mystery. So it's interesting. I kind of like murder mystery stuff, but I don't really. Those stories again don't interest me too much. What's interesting in a sense though, Rainbow, is my girlfriend is super into them,
Sir.
and she's not into horror either, but she really likes
running,
those stories, and it's interesting because
I'm
like
running aerial
it
switch
just
action.
triggers a different part of the brain, I guess.
I've never tried using Adept, to be honest. I mostly just use Valor and jumping.
The scariest thing in the world is seeing devs decline.
I've always wanted to try
Death of
Adept,
Hudson
but
stuff.
Adept
Oh my
stuff.
god. Toys R Us closing down, or the final season and cancellation of your favorite cartoon as our childhood dies, and our favorite YouTubers go their own ways.
Like I wonder if like an Adept
our
switch
gaming
axe build
friends
might be fun.
going online as we separate ways adulting. It's interesting because like saying that kick here because I some people really afflicted with that, like in terms of like because I've traveled through so many different circles of friends and all this sort of stuff that me moving and shaking never been too bad. The world goes on. I've accepted that
Get
fact.
over here.
But it's like
Maybe I'll
there's
try it out one of these
what's
days and make, like,
interesting
an Adept
is
set and just see how I like it. 'Cause essentially
it
Adept
really
is
is
just
true.
dodging at the
After
right
high
time.
school, it is very uncommon, or even after uni in some cases, that
you
you
tried
stay
running Adept then,
close
Momo?
friends with a lot of them. What was that?
You
Sorry?
got that one move, like you do like the Adept dodge, and then go into an attack from it.
As in how to do it. I haven't played Adept in a very long time, so I probably wouldn't remember the buttons. Why won't you go down, cat boy? Oh my gosh.
What?
You did a super hit.
What the damn hell? I was in the middle of my art. Rip.
You send me a link for the updates? Alright, I'll check him out later. Oh cool, we got tail cove. I don't know why I'm going for the head, I should be going for the arms. Alright, so we can capture him now.
Sweet.
Look at this tail carve. Hang on, what is... Dragoon, what is your weapon? It is a switch axe. Okay, that's why it's got a shield. Alright, where are my traps at? Make this boy stinky.
Because I think once I get the next, ooh, I'll carve that tail. Where are you, tail?
No.
There it is.
Oh, did you jump into it? I don't know if that will actually work. No. Come here. Come here, stinky boy. Alright.
Take the lash.
I just use this YouTube as for simple and Star Wars theory. My favorite tubers are gone. They split and changed content. I mean, hang on. What?
Oh.
I forget
There
that
you
it's
go.
3 in this game. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like... It's interesting to me when you've got YouTube channels where it's like they do end up going their own different paths and stuff like that, where it's like their entire legacy is they're now visible and you can watch it. Similar to us, like a lot of us who archive our streams and stuff like that, like it's up there, like we're out there.
Yeah. Most of ours are upgraded as, uploaded as clips and stuff. That's our legacy.
It's interesting though because it's just that's a lot to consume. I realized it is a lot of content to consume. Wait, that was the right Nagakuga, wasn't it? Or did that give different materials for you? Oh wait, did we? Oh, we did a low rank one before, high rank one. That was the G rank version. That's probably why you were getting bopped. I just realized.
Makes sense. We should do the high rank one then.
Also explains why it took a little bit longer. Whoopsies. I keep going to sleep.
Yeah, because the first one we did was high rank, and that was fairly easy.
I went to Twitch because YouTube plays are not the same anymore. I kind of agree. I can't really watch YouTube plays anymore. Like, I think it's a bit hard, especially with if you don't have like. I think that's why ones such as like Game Grumps and stuff worked, because if you have multiple people bouncing off each other, you've got a bit of discussion around the game. But if it's just one person playing it, I think it can be a little hard to just watch someone unless them themselves are extremely engaging as an individual.
Yep. Dude, I can't remember. Is there a wish list in
No.
in the old games? Because
Nope.
that's the one thing I miss about World is the wish lists.
Yeah, yeah, very
So I
likely to
need
return,
get
and
2
all the
more
quality of
Hyper
life will
Dark
return.
Scales and a Wyvern Crystal. If I can remember where that's from.
Oh, Weaving Crystal, no way. Alright, well, we can't really control where that's going to come from. I don't actually, there might be a force drop quest, but I'm not 100% sure. Happy Waffle Gaming, they split up and made all their videos private. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a streamer that she has done that. She's now known as Noreen. Like, she used to be Pixie Valkyrie. She did Nier content. Was fucking amazing. I absolutely adored her content. And it's so sad because she switched over. She's like a VTuber now. And her content was really, really good. But she couldn't deal with how toxic YouTube was and how some people were around it. So she had to step away and then came back as a new identity. Fans got pissed and privated their videos in response and not keeping the... Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people, if they're big enough, that usually people will archive that stuff. So even if it's not on their main channel anymore, someone else will have it somewhere else. Matt and Pat? Are you talking about the Super Best Friends? I think most of their stuff's still up. Man, I miss old Super Best.
Who are the super best friends?
So it was a YouTube group originally known as Two Best Friends.
Yeah.
and they became super best. They were very long running. They're back from the Machinima days. And
they're not best friends anymore.
ironically, that's exactly it. They've all gone their separate ways, and they're also doing content still, but it's just not together. I think Pat and Wooly still work together, but Happy Waffle Gaming. Oh, is that two people called that? One of your videos still make you cry? Which one made you cry? Sounds like you should do schoolwork, Rainbow. I knew them, and the account was called Switcher. I know. I completely forgot that that's what it used to be called. That's 100% true. Switcher with a 1 too. That was the best part. I wonder if Samurai will ever change his, because he's Samurai with a 0. Unknown Samurai. And an underscore. I find it interesting that you can actually change your username on Twitch, and you can do it every, what is it? Every once a month. Yep. So it's like, we can completely rebrand really easy on both YouTube and Twitch, just as simply as that. Like, there's a...
I've kind of kept the LFTD part of my name just because Lifted Geek is coming back.
Yeah.
I'm working on the website now, and actually, Daimono, if you ever wanted to do some stuff there, I can give you an outlet.
Sure. I'm not 100% sure what you do on the Lifted one yet, but...
No, it's basically a blog.
Oh, okay.
And just to kind of aggravate you more, I'm going to give you a tip about writing that I found out that aggravates me every single day I use it, but it works so well. If you set your font to Comic Sans while you're typing an article, your creativity and like any kind of writer block you have almost immediately vanishes.
What?
But it makes me so angry because I'm using Comic Sans.
That's
right?
so bizarre. I would hate to read my own writing if it was like that. What the heck?
But there's something about Comic Sans that makes it work. That's
so bizarre.
And it's like, a bunch of people that I told that to, they're like, I'm so angry this fucking works. So like a friend of mine who was really super
I might have to tell Al that actually.
On like NaNoWriMo stuff.
Yeah.
I gave her that tip, and she was like, Justin, I hate you. I'm so angry at you. Like, why are you angry at me? He's like,
so mad right now.
Stands for hours, and it worked. And now every time I write something new, I have to watch. I have to write it in Comic Sans. It's cursed, but it works.
Sounds pretty cursed.
Apparently, it also works with the virus.
Schoolwork is for nerds. I'd rather memorize Minecraft stats and add small quality of life. Rainbow. School's important. School actually helps you become better at gaming as well. As weird as that might sound, in certain regards.
Sans could be worthwhile, Daimono.
Man, I can't remember. I haven't done any writing for a while, but I probably should. The thing is, I'm writing. It's more writing scripts is probably what I'd go back to doing. I don't know if I'd. Maybe writing blogs would be good practice though for it, just to get flow going again.
Exactly.
I'm a good what's the term? Stream of consciousness type of writer. And then I come back and be like, what the fuck did I write? This is garbage. That's me.
Which is also why I'm leaning towards you and Riku for the podcasty stuff, because our streams of consciousness can kind of work pretty well together to get kind of the point across without too much deviation from the main point that we're trying to get across.
Oh, I got a Wyvern gem. Did you get one from that?
There we go. I got the 2 skills I need. Plus I got all that experience running you know, blogs and panels and stuff. That's the one thing that kind of helps out with that.
Matt and Pat were playing Eternal Darkness, and then they joke if they broke up as friends that it'd be like 2 parents in co-op fighting. Oh my god, yes, I remember that actually. 8 years later, that joke did not age well.
I looked it up on Kirinico.
I got super best friends right as they started their Downpour or what? Oh, okay, yeah. So I watched them since the original days because I used to watch Machinima. So I came across them then, and I'm like, fuck, this is something special. I'm really glad they did what they did in the end. I watched the birth and death of the super best. I have no idea how playing interview will help with gaming. Yeah, interviews are very important with gaming. Imagine if you wanted to play an MMO and you wanted to like meet a GM, like, but you need her. That's just how that works.
I probably need.
Wait, what are we? Why are we fighting this?
Because you get a Wyvern crystal from the drop from the.
Oh, it's guaranteed. Okay.
It's a 100% reward drop.
Just like PewDiePie, they're not going to finish their Kingdom Hearts final remix. Did PewDiePie? I can't imagine him playing that. Man, that's super weird. You brought up, we're talking about Super Best, talking about PewDiePie. I remember when he was on Machinima as well, and he used to play Happy Wheels. Like, so many OG YouTubers became quite big, and streamers as well.
Eat a meal too.
If anything, YouTube has a weird tenacity trait to it, where if you can put yourself out there content-wise. I learned about him, but oh, you Two Sisters best play. Yes, fuck me. Snacks is amazing. Two Snacks is so good.
Where is Gabriel?
If you guys ever want to watch a really good animator, go watch Two Snacks' animations on YouTube. He is a god. It's amazing. And he's so versatile. He's learned 2D, 3D. People probably know him right now as the one that's been doing the weird art stuff of Corone. Adamant Seed. I don't like seeing Adamant Seed in the box. Is this the high rank or the G rank version? I assume it must be high rank because you can't do G rank. There's our boy, Kanto. I wonder if Kanto returns, if they'll change his shape.
With Gravios coming, you know, kind of give a little preview of, or not Gravios, with Viserios coming. I feel like Gravios could either be a DLC or like title update.
What, Gravios? Or wait, what?
Well, because Gravios is a grown-up Viserios.
Oh, right. I don't know. They've included one and not the other before, so I could imagine that they might not have both. Raw. I actually want to know if Cantor and Euclinos ever come back, because I like these two massive elders. Very slow. Especially with the new digging mechanics. Like, if you watch Basarios' digging, it looks so much like Euclinos that it's like, it makes me think that maybe they're working on the skeleton for both. Yep.
Like, it's one thing if Great Jagras never comes back, because even though it's not like the Great Jagras and the Jagras are... What the hell happened?
Oh!
How'd I think?
Did you get hit by the roar? The roar does a lot of damage.
Jesus.
The eerie death is cryotic. I actually don't know that one. That's the crazy thing about the web sphere, is like Prince hadn't heard of like Superbest or anything. Like, there's so many like massive YouTubers and streamers and all that, and you'll never have heard of them, like, sort of thing. And I think that's curious. Like, and it just shows, just as much as the audience might have like millions to it, you may never have heard of it before, even if it's not like a language barrier thing. Do you know what, Prince? I realize sometimes I chat and then I think about what I've just said, and then I have those moments where like, fuck, I do say a lot of shit that's like the too deep for you teenager shit.
Yeah.
I'm my own cringe.
it's almost like you should be, I don't know, you should have like a WordPress blog or. Oh no, it's almost like you should have a live journal.
Live journal.
Talk about your feelings.
You know what's funny is I've never done any of that. Like I've never been Twitter is a weird thing to me. I've been trying to use it more, but I'm still not quite used to the idea of writing down your thoughts for other people to read, like especially in such a short form as well. I'm not like a person that like does like diaries or anything.
It's called microblogging.
Hmm.
And with the birth of microblogging, that kind of God, the fire hurts. Yeah. With the birth of microblogging, it kind of created this new culture on the internet.
So microblogging, you mean like Twitter and stuff and Facebook?
Well, like Facebook had like blogs before, and you know it was kind of like a play on the old MySpace blogging.
Yeah.
But when Twitter came out back in the old days, I had Twitter. I was an early adopter of Twitter. So like I had it back when it was not even a website. You had to like text a tweet to a shortcode number.
What?
That's how Twitter used to be. You used to have to text a tweet to a shortcode number to tweet something.
Oops.
So like you'd have a phone that wasn't even an internet phone. Like, you know, you just have like a regular text messaging phone, like a Motorola Razr or something. That's how old I am.
Oof. Oh no, I've been down. Oh, thank God he fell. Alright. I need to eat that adamant after all.
So like you'd be having this Motorola Razr or some shit, and
oh no!
shit! How is this one bopping me so hard?
Dude hits hard. He's always hit hard. He's super slow, but he's the slow brute Tiger X that will just one-shot you. Also, armor down. Gotta keep an eye out for it. Cry was up there with PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Cinnamon Toast, and Minx. Oh my God, Minx! Wait, hang on. Which Minx are we talking about? He did collaborate with Markiplier? Ah, PewDiePie is that was smaller.
There's a 7-star called Grim Tidings, which guarantees it.
Oh shit, really?
Let's see if I have it.
That sounds like a pretty big ass like event to cause him to go under. So, and when you said his own demise, that makes a lot more sense.
It's a Cantor again for Grim Tidings.
What do I want? I don't even know what I want.
Then there's Absolute Zero is Unkelos.
He was full on pedo taking advantage of his under. I know. I think that's one of the disappointing things. Kick here is the shocking amount of that's encountered. Like, it feels like it's revealed like a weird dark side to the internet, where it's like, or humanity, and that it's like it's just crazy to me that just you hear of so many of cases like this, where it's like, come on, like. How fucking hard is it to be just a decent human being? But, you know, whatever.
Aw, thanks, Gwen. I appreciate you so much.
So I actually found out of a particular streamer that has had some of that stuff happen. No, only vaguely had been involved with them, or had found out about them, sort of thing. And it was like one of those things where it was like, I only just put my toe in the dipping pool, and then found out all this stuff, and I was like, holy shit, like, sometimes it's just surprisingly, like, don't have to go far to find some of that stuff.
Alright, we got this, gal.
Oh, did you have a look at your armor to make sure you're all as far as you can?
Yeah, I'm as far as I can.
Yeah. Yoda makes it since when he changed it so he can reach out to new fans alike, and Jack into baskets where they fall in things change like common toast. Things just changed so much because of the YouTube algorithm. Well, it was funny because I watch a lot of Yogscast and they talk about how, whoa, wait.
Oh, not that
Oh, it's
one.
Euclinos. I was so confused. I was like, hang on, why are we up here? All at the secret spot. But, yeah, well, they talk about how the algorithm's so fucked now. Like, they literally can't control it in any way.
I mean, have you ever really been able to control the algorithm for...
There was time periods where you could sort of do stuff, where it would, like, you could try and have people visit related content and stuff like that. But now it's definitely one of those things where it's like, it's just...
It had to also do with, like, the link to your videos, too. Which is why 10 minutes was, like, the secret number.
I thought 20 minutes was the secret. It was 13 to 20, I think. But now I think it's actually shorter. Didn't get it. But then again, it's like now it's just also bullshit because some people like streamers, not streamers, YouTube content creators, and they do videos that are like a couple hours long, and they've got millions of views, and then they've got like other ones that's like they've got like much shorter videos, but they got like no views, and it's a big old complicated machine.
YouTube videos do be like that though.
Don't you chase me, boy.
I do kind of wonder if he's going to be coming back.
Kinda like them, so I wouldn't mind them coming back. They're a bit simple, but they're fun.
Maybe
Euclinos
like a,
more annoying than
title
Akantor,
update?
though.
Freaking super hard body.
I admit most of the 1 hour long videos is me coming back after watching 13 minutes. I usually put them on my watch list, and then it's like if I'm having like a meal or something like that, I might put on something a bit longer. But a lot of the time it'll be if I'm like working on something, like if I'm doing art or something, then I find like really long ones are really good. Like Summoning Salt, I love Summoning Salt videos, and they're so perfect to just have on in the background.
Like I used to
Poor
fall
boy.
into like a lot of the philosophy tube stuff. Like the philosophy YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Like philosophy tube themselves. It's another one. ContraPoints is another one that I watched a lot of.
I've heard about ContraPoints, yeah.
H Bomber Guy.
Oh yeah. I've heard that name around so much, I still don't know that guy. There's so many like...
His Sonic video is actually really good.
There's
There's another video he did where he he did like a video on that Control Alt Delete one, the miscarriage Control Alt Delete comic.
Oh god.
You know that one, right?
Yeah.
What's it called again? The Loss. Yeah.
Lost meme. Lost meme being a thing is so crazy to me. Like I had to have that explained to me multiple times where I'm like, why is this a thing? Why is this happening? I don't think you can mount.
It's kind of hilarious that it is happening.
I watched the history video and it pissed me off in anger, which is rare.
I'll send it to you, Daimono. It's a hole to fall into that is actually an enjoyable hole to fall into. Good.
Well, there's a channel I really like called Down the Rabbit Hole. Frederick Knudsen and Internet Historian.
I watched that one a lot too.
I think Frederick's fantastic. I would love to see him like be able to do the content a bit faster.
House video still gets me every time.
Final Fantasy House. Oh shit, that one was funny. Fuck me. But yeah, I think that Internet Historian's alternate channel, the incognito mode one, I think has got some really good content now.
Too. I just watched recently his video about that that ship, the boat,
the pirate one,
the cruise liner.
Oh, the cruise liner one, yes. Fuck, that was a journey. That was a good one. I love that one.
Because I mean, Internet Historian's videos are great. Like I think one of my favorite ones is still the Fire Festival one.
Oh, the Fire Festival, yes. I love Fire Festival. It's weird though because he seems to be an old 4chaner, so it's like there's certain things he talks about. I'm like, not really sure I know what he's talking about. Like, so
Yeah, he does have that kind of vibe to him.
I think he's deep in there.
But yeah, down the rabbit hole, the internet historian, those kind of videos, I just fall into those.
Yeah, the long form video essays I think are just. I'm glad that they have a home and that they can take off sometimes. They're a lot of effort though. I think that's the hard part about them is if your channel isn't necessarily working and you can't get the formula right, like it's a lot of effort for something like that. Euclino's so much easier than a Cantor.
You don't have that the heat from its chest burning you alive.
Well, he also doesn't have the one-shot laser. Which is pretty easy to dodge, but if you're not ready for it. Infograph channel's so terrible, I want to gouge my eyes out. Infograph, I don't even know what that is. I actually really like Data is Beautiful on Reddit. There's a lot of those graphs that I really like looking at. You lost count of the inaccurate stuff. Yeah, it do be like that. That's why, so I have to be careful, and there's a reason why I don't go and make a lot of like YouTube videos that are like me trying to detail stuff, because you guys know me. I have an awful memory. And I think I would do accurate research, but at the same time it'd be so easy to just fuck up all that, and I don't want to provide misinformation. So it's easier for me to, like, when I do the news and stuff like that, where it's like, I've literally got the article in front of me where I'm like, this is the thing, this is what's happening right now, and we can talk about that.
I got my word. 2 of them, nice.
Oh, cool. So you were just doing that for the gym?
So Daimono, I'm gonna send you a video later that I want you to watch of good old Harris Bomagai. This is the one where it's mostly he talks about Control-Alt-Delete mostly, but yeah, it's lost.
I like the evolution now where it's like, it was kind of like, do you know what was weird to me? Was how stick bug meme was a thing. Like, stick bug meme was like this weird evolution of the lost meme, where it was like, it just devolved into the symbols, and then the next version is, then stick bug just turned into that too. Stick bug pretty funny though.
You creeping? Pammy's creeping.
The armchair historian is 100% educational and done professionally.
Alright, time to
Gets
upgrade
demonized
this
where he's
longboard.
sustaining off fans donating. Oh, sustained. I read that, like,
Oh, I wish I had a
yeah,
boba
YouTube
run.
does wants to promote educational
I wish
videos,
someone
but does
would
this.
get me boba.
Yeah, I think YouTube's a really
Alright,
hard
Pammy.
beast to, like, especially with how they run. Like, it makes it even more difficult. How'd you go? Did you get what you needed? Dragoon, ready to go. He's right in there.
So now I need fucking Meldspar ores. Shit.
Mount Sparrow. You should be able to get them like a. Oh no, you can just. You'll have to do a gathering, I guess.
I understand.
Thank you, Kikia. Kikia knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's essentially just ores from high rank stuff.
Oh, Angel.
Continue on with my stuff. I'm probably gonna find some from the map, just kind of going around.
All right. Well, I guess you check up
Let
your
me look up
key
the,
quest then.
the key quest I need.
Yeah.
So the G2 one I need is... Let's see which ones I've done yet. Queen of the Ruined Pinnacle. So that's Rathian.
Easy. Flash pods it is.
Easy.
We'll throw AirPods at it. AirPods?
Yeah, we're gonna throw AirPods at it. We're gonna tell it to listen to its music.
Got
So
some
we can
sick
watch
beats
Frozen
for
on
you.
the
Do you want
iPad.
to pick up my mixtape? So next version of mixtapes is just AirPods that are just only can play your music.
Yep, that's gonna be the new thing. They're gonna make AirPods that can only play one song.
I fucking hate this song.
That'll be the worst thing ever. There'd be guys standing outside of a convention hall, handing out AirPods, being like, yo, 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 yo. Which happens a lot in Seattle, for example. There's always these dudes handing out their CDs. And the worst part about these motherfuckers is that they prey on, like, the very, you know, socially awkward guys. The folks that are, like, gonna take anything from them, and then when they try to walk away with it, thinking that it's a free CD, they're gonna be like, yo, 10 bucks, 10 bucks. And then they end up shelling out money for, like, a CD which has garbage on it. So every
I
time
kind of
see these
had that.
I'm like, go the fuck away, yo.
It's so funny you say that, because that was specifically me. When we went to Hollywood, we were outside the Chinese movie theater, the massive, super famous theater, and we were walking past, and some dude just came up, put a disc in my hand, and I was with my girlfriend. We were just walking past, and I just sort of kept walking. I was like, okay, this is weird, because like when people do that here, it's like they give it to you, and it's like they don't come up and follow you. He came up and he's like, dude, that's not free. You have to buy it from him. I'm like, I don't want this. Then why are you giving it to me if it's not free? You literally just handed it to me. And then I was like, and he was like, oh, well, I want it back then. I'm like, fine, take it, whatever. That was like one of those things. I'm fairly sure he was just so ready to try and get some money out of me. Like, fucking this prick.
Sometimes they'll sign it like it's, you know, like we want their autograph and be like, yo, I signed it for you. I can't
Oh
sign this
god.
anymore. It's like, you, that's your problem. What's up, Doc? How you doing?
The signature don't mean nothing to me. What? You put some scribble on it. Fantastic.
Great. Look at you.
You guard your own merch. Who are we fighting? Wrath.
Rathian, the queen of the wagons.
The Great Queen.
Man, the song I'm playing right now is just a guy saying suck my motherfucking dick over and over again. That's probably the kind of music that's on. I'm playing a Nightcore mix right now, which has just a bunch of weird ass shit on it.
I'm so derailed there. I was gonna say
Oh,
it's
crap.
just
I
so
got
it's funny.
disconnected.
Oh shit, really? Alright, hang on. We'll jump back out, guys.
It says you're still in there, but weird. Okay, I'm gonna jump out and join again.
What was I gonna say? I just realized with the Apexes being in the game, very unlikely we're probably gonna see deviants or any sort of too many alternate species now. I realize we're probably gonna see like we might see subspecies and stuff like that, but it's like there was some part of me that still was like, oh, maybe we can get deviants back in some form or another.
Maybe the Apex might just be another take on the hypers.
I hope so, because we did get hypers and deviants in this, so it would be nice.
Come on, internet, connect for me. An error has occurred. Please try again.
Oh no, do you need to restart your Switch maybe?
I might have to.
Or restart the game at least.
I will be right back after I restart my Switch. So hang tight, sit tight. I'll be RBL.
What's Dragoon's armor? I actually want to have a look. Sharpness, heavy polish, guard up, knockout king, stamina thief. Wow, this is an interesting set. A lot of sharpness. Gone for knockout with when unleashing. Stamina Thief as well. Stamina Thief with Knockout King. Oh, it's because it's full Glaverness. Right. You're actually wearing full Glaverness. It's not even Transmog. What does Heavy Polish do? Use a Whetstone to polish to increase, briefly increase strength. Right. Increase the likelihood of standing your ground when blocking an attack. Guard very good on Charge Blade. This is actually a very good Charge Blade set. I don't think I've seen too many people just run Glav X. Alright. Is there any mission you two want to run while we wait? Could run a very small mission, maybe. Got so many quests to get through. So annoying, because all of this is cleared for me on Double Cross, so it's like, seeing all these gaps, I'm like, I want to go fill them all in, I want to go do all of these, but it's very time consuming, especially if you're doing it solo. I completed Double Cross when I had a lot more time in my hands, and it was super fun. I think one of the big parts that I really enjoyed about Double Cross, ironically, was actually playing something fully in Japanese. I think there's only been a few occasions where I've ever been like, okay, I really, really want to play this thing. How about I just play it in Japanese and I just reverse engineer it and figure it out? There's a high... Hang on, sorry, hang on. Chat. Did I just notice that correctly? There is a event version of Savage Joe. Savage Joe's in high rank? I didn't know that.
By Blink 182, I want to fuck a dog in the as he wants to fuck a dog in the as I wanna fuck a dog. I tried to fuck your mom in the as tried to fuck your dad in the as could only find the dog. And his as we wanna fuck a dog.
What? God, is that actually a Blink 182 song? I don't actually remember that one. Hang on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm actually Google this now. You've said that. I can't play the song, obviously.
All right, I'm back. I'm gonna try to
Blink
join again.
182. I wanna fuck a dog in the ass is the name of the song. It is. It totally is. I don't remember that. And I haven't listened to Blink 182 and God knows how long.
I can't do a Spiegel impression. Is everyone still in your hub, by the way, Daimono?
Yeah, we're just waiting on you. Seems like you were the only one impacted.
I'll join. I'll do that quest again. Good old re-FTN. How you doing, Talus? What's going on with you, man?
There we go.
By the way, guys, if you like this shirt, check out my merch store. Hit !merch store to see the link. I still have
DJ? What's up, Phantoms?
Imposter shirts up tonight.
You like a bit of DJ?
If you would like to snag one, the Imposter shirts are kind of a limited run. I'm gonna update it with the other colors soon.
How you doing today,
Do you
Phantoms?
see my shirt, Daimono?
Yeah. So hang on, how quick did it take you to get the demo stock?
Like a week. They sent me the ones that I got from them, and I've been wearing them on stream. I'm using Stream Elements because it's free instead of Streamlabs. You get more options with Streamlabs, but you got to pay for like their
the premium. Yeah, yeah.
Prime, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, that sucks, Talus.
You're doing pretty
Oh my
good. That's good to
God.
hear, man. We're just chilling. We're just
Dude,
doing a bit of
Talus
hunts.
was playing
We're trying to help
P5
Prince. He's
Strikers
still
and lost 2
still
hours
not in
of gameplay
endgame
to a
yet,
crash.
so we're trying to get this man to endgame. Do you know when the Rise demo is? No. There is a leak
That
which
sucks,
suggests
man.
a particular date, which I won't specify, but there is 3 events coming up for Monster Hunter, and yes, very likely one of those is actually probably the date. So yeah, if you go, if I talked about it on the news today, but yeah, maybe go check that out if you're wanting to know Phantoms. Probably not very far away is what I will say. Because remember, we're only a month away, and last time round, I think it's 2 weeks before World came out, we did get a demo.
Let's get it.
Am I right, Prince? The demo for World, when it originally came out, it was 2 weeks before the release of World? The final demo?
I think so, about.
Yeah.
Yo, Toko, thanks for gifting a sub to Woodchamp.
March 26th is on a Friday? Oh shit, yeah. Everyone on the weekend.
Yep.
Everyone hanging out on the weekend. Yeah. I wonder how many people are going to take the week off. I feel like it's going to be a very busy stream week for a lot of people because there's just going to be so many people wanting to play.
I'm actually taking the week off too.
Yeah?
Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing an hour of it on my own first. You know, an hour of it on my own first, and you know, I'm going to plan for what's it called? Posting that up on YouTube. Because I'm starting a new series called First 60. Where it's gonna be
I love how
four,
BlizzCon stream got
15-minute
DMCA with
episodes,
music from
running
Metallica.
through.
I know, I love that too. They played a lullaby. Man,
So I
fuck
don't think
Metallica.
Stephanie's here today. She's at work
I'm not a
still.
Metallica fan, by the way.
popped in
I
earlier
don't think
when
I've
she was
really
on
ever
break.
been for metal. I
Trying
like
to be
metal a
good
lot.
mod or whatever.
And Metallica has always been one that I've not sort of gelled with.
Give me some melt spots.
But yeah,
Comet rocks. I don't want the fucking comet rocks.
my birthday is March 24th.
So I don't have the horny in
Perfect
here.
timing, Takia,
horny
if you
enough
wanted to
for
get thingy.
Daimono knows.
What do I know?
That even without 42 carats being here, I got the horny covered.
He is the walking embodiment of horny. His libido is off the charts.
That's my secret cat. I'm always horny.
If you just give him a little poke chat, it might be too much, and juices might just release from him. Stay clear back.
In fact, it would leak.
just leak. Sometimes I just leak.
Sometimes I just leak, y'all. I mean, it just happens. Sometimes, y'all, I just leak. Sometimes I just exude the essence of myself.
God.
I bring a whole new meaning to the word juicy.
Juicy boy. Milky boy.
I mean, you're the milky boy. I'm the juicy boy. You say drink my milky juice. I think drink my juicy milk.
Oh.
We're two sides of the same coin, Daimono. The moment that you realize that and admit that to yourself, you know that we're all good.
Drink my milky juice.
Phantoms. I was gonna say I was talking about Kelpis. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Man, I can't say Kelpis. It just sounds like cow piss. Especially with the Australian accent.
That's why you gotta say karipisu.
Kelpisu.
Ore no karipisu nomimasu.
Fuck it. That stuff's really good.
Karipisu nomitai yo.
Ah.
Yeah, itai yo. Onegai shimasu karipisu.
Oh no, Prince is going full weeb mode.
Yamete oni-chan karipisu.
Oh.
Kimi no karipisu wa oishii desu.
Question. Oh man, I probably don't want this answered.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is that a euphemism in Japan? Is like talking about Kelpis?
I mean, to weebs maybe.
If you don't know what we're talking about, Kelpis is a fermented
I don't actual, like,
milk
Japanese
drink.
people use karipisu for a euphemism for I don't call it, pretty much I just call it ochinchin mizu.
No. I think that's gonna get you on a watch list.
Kimi no ochinchin mizu desu.
Store it in a bottle and sell it to people.
Yeah, I deserve the Yamato.
Yamato!
I deserve all the Yamato.
The guy.
Okay, so last night my buddy Toko was streaming last night, and he was actually my design tutor when I was taking my immersion course.
Oh, cool.
And you did. One of the community members, Jenny Wuchamp, she was talking about a story about when she was on OkCupid, a guy sent her a message with a fucking haiku titled "My Oriental Flower."
Oh no.
It came from like the cringiest like white dude ever.
No.
And Toko made it into a shirt live on stream.
Oh my god. Man, fuck that guy.
And on the front of the shirt, it's just a stop sign that says Yamato.
Fuck me. Just the imagining someone using the term Oriental in 2020. What the fuck?
My Oriental flower.
Jesus. It's crazy to me that like they don't get it. Like they've got some weird Asian fetish thing going on, and yet they're just so culturally inept that it's like they don't get it. They just don't get it, and they never probably will ever get it.
Oh no, they don't. So we're all talking about it last night.
I introduced my friend to
coined
Monster Hunter by helping him through
the
World.
phrase vagina
He's going to play Rise with me. Oh, nice.
for having a dry puss.
And guess what I found him playing when I stopped by his house after work? Monster Hunter.
Wuchef just posted it.
I told my girlfriend...
So,
what? I told my girlfriend
Danny
my
was
rod
like,
or this rod?
The actual poem,
Flirting
the actual
skills
high
100.
fucking coup that this
So
guy
it's
sent her
you
on
need to know the
OkCupid
person
was-
as well, Kick here. Like that's the
And
thing.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
give you
like
guys
if that worked, then that means you found the
dramatic
person that
reading of
knows
it.
your flirting skills.
Delicate and fair, my.
I want to give him.
Oriental flower.
I went to give him
I
his
yearn
check
for your
since we work at the same
touch.
place. Oh, cool. I caught him playing Freedom Unite on his PC with a PS4 controller. Oh my god! Wow, he's playing Unite.
So we
he's
put-
he's
so
really in there if
Toko
he's
put
playing
that on a
Unite.
fucking shirt.
Man, is she selling it or is it just she just added a shirt for herself?
Oh no, Toko. Toko. He was running like a just chatting stream last night,
Ah,
and ended up just putting it up there.
god. Should sell it.
Hilarious shit.
My girlfriend called me an idiot in her language. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you need to know the person. Like if you're gonna go, if you're approaching with certain styles of flirting, it's
Oh yeah.
you have to get them. They have to get you.
I'm gonna show it to you, Daimono. Click this link I'm sending you to the shirt itself.
Oh, he did actually. Oh my god.
He actually made the shirt. So that's Toko, my buddy Josh. Made that live on stream.
Yamato. Oh, you did it as a pair. I see.
Well, it's the front and back.
Oh,
The
hang on.
shirt.
Oh, so I click on it.
So on the back, it's the Oriental Flower haiku,
Oh, there we go.
and on the front, it's Yamato.
Random. Okay, stupid. What is he called him? A
The
Kruma.
most memey font
He's a
ever.
Kruma? What's a Kruma? Now I need context as to what a Kruma is. He offered to let me
Beautiful.
sit down and play a few hunts
Kinda
with
should
him,
we
but
get
he
a
had to
film
leave.
stream?
Yeah. That sounds like he's in there though, man.
Okay, so we
sounds
got
like he's in
that
there.
one out the way. So Queen of the Pinnacle. Next one is Shadows in the Desert. Fucking Plesiop. I'm gonna switch to aerial switch axe. For this
Oh,
one.
plus. Cool. G rank
I
plus.
hate hunting Ples with I hate hunting Ples with Coomer being so mentally deranged and exhausted from years of masturbating to porn that you have turned into an absolute sociopath. Plagued by anxiety and loneliness, your only pleasure in life is ejaculating to porn several times a day. Slang for what a normal man does when they have an orgasm is to come. What the porn addict does is coom!
Oh my god. Wow.
Okay, Coomer.
Okay, Kruma. I kind of like that one.
That should be a shirt.
Oh shit, that's
Okay,
actually I
Coomer,
actually like that
whatever
term.
you say,
So much better than
Coomer.
boomer.
No one could have said it better themselves.
There's quite a few now, like Kruma, Zuma,
I bring you
Kruma.
gold, Josh. I bring you all the gold.
Uma?
Food for thought. Thanks, Stefan.
I don't know. I wonder how many batches I've got left.
Dude, the degeneracy of my stream is high key.
Haiku?
It's high key a haiku. I should write a haiku about the degeneracy of my stream. Okay, time to go after a fucking Plessia.
Whatever you say. Okie dokie, Boomer.
What's the quest called
Thank you,
again?
Kikia.
It's called
Okie dokie,
Shadows
Boomers.
in the desert lake. It's in the desert, so we're gonna have to. I have to get my freaking cool drinks. So,
Nah, you don't need it. Just
Daimono,
run around.
A lot of people have been bugging about, you know, the whole thing with with the hot drinks and stuff now.
What I mean is in going away.
Yeah. Personally, I don't mind that shit.
I've always liked the survival element of Monster Hunter because I've never felt like it was too egregious. But if they're gonna whittle down, like, it's not the worst thing in the world to whittle down. I kind of like World's Way because they provided you the stuff right next to wherever you would need it in the area. So it's like, if you forgot, you just crafted it right there. It was never really an issue. But especially with auto crafting. But
then again, crafting is a lot more dynamic in World than it was in any previous Monster Hunter game.
I mean, the thing is, removing the cool drinks means it does impact some fights, because some fights you could actually use the cool drink to reduce like fire damage from like fire patches you walked over and stuff like that, but they don't have that anymore, so like there isn't an extra strategy there. It also means that the skills for like Cool Cat and things like that aren't going to exist. Aduma, that's another one. Aduma.
Maybe they might revamp them then, you know?
Maybe.
Like
You should write a haiku about Ikea. I don't know how to write haikus, honestly, Phantoms. I know how the structure kind of works, but I'm not talented enough to write one, I don't think. Also, chat, you should... What's a Duma? I've seen it around, and now I feel like I've had this explained to me, but I've forgotten again. This is where it's like I show my Boomer abilities, where I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Explain it to me again.
Okay, Doomer.
Okay,
I honestly
Doomer.
don't know what a Doomer is either. I'm too old for this shit.
There's a new one every week. That's
new
a phrase.
Boomer
That's a
every
Boomer phrase right there. It's a fucking new thing every week.
How many Oomers are we going to have to deal with in this world?
I mean, I remember back when it was Gen Y, Gen X, Gen Z, Gen Double Cross. What are we fighting? Plus.
I remember when there was Gen Initial D and all that shit. Yeah.
Gen Initial D. Oh, we're gonna have to pass through. Probably near the rock. There's a song I'm listening called to Jacqueline the Hyde Park. Sounds like a Metallica song. There's so many of these songs, unfortunately, they do have like they just sound like another band. This explains what a Doomer is. You should drop it in the Discord, Kick here, because I'll miss it. Cool. I love this fish. It's fantastic. Great design. I just don't know why they introduced his GU equivalent, where he's like, he still tries to do water attacks. Angel, it doesn't work. Wait, does that actually bring him out of the water? Angel with the tech. I thought it just annoyed him. I didn't think it actually did anything.
Wait, what did Angel do?
Angel threw a sonic pod when he was in the water, which forces him out of the water faster. I didn't realize that actually did that.
That's interesting because I didn't know you can do that either.
Ah, dizzy.
It's always a pain in the ass to get him out of the water.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like, in the older games, like, can you even fish him up in this game? I'm fairly sure you can't. But, in the older games, it was sort of that thing of like, it just always felt like you needed to have a gunner with you to deal with him when he was in water phase. But now he's like, he just sort of sits there in GU for some reason. You're just sort of like, okay, I'll just wait for my turn, I guess.
Yep, and you're just sitting there like waiting for him to get out of the water.
Hey,
Like,
Ike.
sir, you need
Hey,
to get
Gum.
out of the water.
What's good? Not much. We're beating up a fish. What are you doing? Ever had to just slap a fish?
But yeah, Josh, I expect to see an OK Coomer shirt hit your shop eventually.
I kind of feel like we need a list now of all the Umas. Got to stay
Yeah, we should
fresh
have
and
an
hip.
Uber list.
But by the time you
Yep,
make
we
the list,
expect
there's already too many.
Well, he stacks the shit out of us too.
Fish, landfish,
Whoop.
land shark, awful land shark that no one wants to return.
I kind of wanted to return for the memes, to be honest.
But he's just shitty Rathalos. Ah! I got smacked for that. No pro bike.
Then it jumps in the water to swim away like a little bitch.
I like the gear though. What stats do they even give? I don't actually remember what plus gear gives. The problem is that you only like
Come on, this is
held
an
it for
adult
so
channel,
long.
Toko. You don't
But
have to
transmog means that we
asterisk
probably would
yourself
see
here,
stuff back.
sir.
That's why I would like some of it back, because more transmogs, more fun. And then this shit, where he's like, I'm gonna just
he
sleep
sleeps
in the water.
like a little bitch. Like, fuck this guy. Wake up! Wake the fuck up, you stupid fish.
That's crazy. I really didn't know about the Sonic Pod
I
thing.
did not know that does that.
Yeah. Because I thought it just annoyed him. I didn't realize it actually pulled him out of the water.
If I need to accept that. I hate Automod. Automod is oppressing us. Automod is oppressing my my Christian Minecraft server.
You should add some terms so that it won't annoy you.
Automod still, I always, accept it and add permitted term, but it still ends up not.
Weird.
Being stupid, Automod. Maybe because I'm drinking too, so fuck it.
Fuck you, Automod. Auto Tomato. I want to play Auto Tomato on stream soon.
I've thought about playing it, Automod on stream.
I'm trying to hold off for when Replicant is going to be released. I want to do it before Replicant comes out so I can ride the near
Are you
train.
gonna try to do like a stream of like going from like the first one into, God, why am I forgetting the name of the second one?
Automata?
Yeah.
So yeah, I want
first one
to
in
play.
Automata.
Nah, I want to do Automata first and then play Nier. I think. Because
Oh, so you want to play Automata first and then Nier?
yeah, because there's a lot of references in Automata that won't make sense until you play Nier. So it's better to show them off and then go back, I think, than the other way around. Because, like, and it'll refresh me on some things, because like then I'll be able to be like, oh man, they're actually making links between Automata and this, because there's going to be new content. Yokotaro is a madman who can't stay still, so I'm fairly sure we're going to see new content related to Automata and the entire universe's lore. Especially with that mobile game coming out as well. Like, it kills me that it's only in Japanese right now. All these Japanese kids having fun, and I'm have to sit from my window. I'm like, it's the Squidward meme where I'm just
Hey, what's up, 42?
sitting watching these Japanese kids running around with their fun game.
Yeah. Yep, Stephanie definitely deserves to get her feet rubbed. Looking through the windows, how should I feel? All right, before I jump into the next one, I am going to retire to the lavatory for one moment, sir. So BRB, y'all.
He's gonna go take a shit. Chat, I need a snack. I need like a snack pack here. I swear I don't eat that much. Just been really hungry recently. How much do I have of stuff? We should just... I just realized stuff's on specials. Maybe we should do some crafting while we wait for Prince. You passed me a Hot Pocket? Okay, this might be an American blasphemous. I'm not a fan of Hot Pockets. I'm not really like a calzone person. I don't know what it is. It stores the heat and it becomes like melty cheesy. I like crispy. I like the crispy cheese on top and the sauce not being too heavy. Oh, you're making me pretty hungry, Phantoms. Now I'm thinking about pizza. We had pizza last night. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter. I do like me some pizza. Oh, now I'm really hungry. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, help us, Lord, help us. I should get good at doing impressions of the Beatles. I should probably make so. Oh, I actually need. I can make a heap of life crystals. Shit! Look how many life crystals I can make. Holy shit! That's a lot.
What's a lot?
I can make a lot of life crystals.
Let's see what's next on the docket. Now I've got to do not mushroom to swing a Congalala. Good old Congalala, that son of a bitch.
The Pooh Man. I should probably make Dragon Toadstool.
Yo, the GCU is in the fucking building. What's up, y'all?
We need a lot of catalysts, so sit tight. Yeah, we need a lot of just general stuff. Mega Dash? It's always handy to have some Mega Dashes. Hyper Extract? I kind of need them for crafting, so we're not going to waste anything on that. Immunizers? Need a lot of immunizer. I think you can just buy cool drinks and hot drinks, so I don't really need to do that. I have no megas. Whoa! Look how close that was there. I almost ran out of skins. Out of armor skin. So Demon Drug's probably the same deal. So easy to just run out of materials in Morsana. Man, I really need to switch over to making Might Seeds and Adamant Seeds and... Might Seed, Adamant Seed, and what was the other thing I needed? Dragon Toadstool and something else. I know chat, I know you love this sound. I know this is your favorite sound. Just so into it. Alright, there we go. Let's rock. Whoa, Angel's got a pretty cool looking weapon there. Monster Hunter ASMR. Real ASMR right there. I wonder if there's like... I mean... Are nostalgia sounds considered a ASMR? Like, you know when you hear a sound and it just reminds you of a time and you're like, oh, that's ASMR right there. I wonder if that is actually the case for some people.
There we go. I was wondering why you weren't saying anything. Stupid freaking anyway, I got raided, but also Daimono. We're talking about how what's it called? Seeing his Xeno'jiiva get knocked off the map and die.
Wait, what?
That happened to me one time in base game where I shot a slinger pod at it to kill it.
Yeah.
It fell out of the air and off map into the bottom area of the map.
Really?
And I couldn't carve. You've never seen that happen?
No, I've never seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah. It falls to the first stage when you kill it, and you can't carve it.
Jeez, that's crazy.
I
That's
thought they
so
would've patched that out
harsh.
by now. Did that happen to you, Night Priest?
Does that mean that can happen to the Arch-Tempered version as well?
Yeah, it's happened to me on both.
That's funny.
So like, the first time it happened to me was I was running just a regular sword and shield build, and I shot some slinger ammo at it. And the slinger killed it when it was up in the air off to the map on the side, and then it falls down to the bottom level.
Wow.
Another time it happened, I was running guns and shot the Zeno, and it fucking died off map.
That's crazy.
It took 5 hits and died to be carved, but it was down in like 30 seconds. Jeez.
Because Xeno'jiiva is a decently long fight, especially back when we didn't have too much gear, and then Arch-Tempered is even longer. The idea that
Yo, Coho, thank you very much.
doing that like fight for that long and then getting no carves, that's brutal.
Exactly. It's a fucking nightmare. I'm trying to get to where you guys are. I can never remember these maps too well.
Yeah, this map in particular is pretty silly.
Like, I think that's the one thing I love about new Monster Hunter is that you don't have to deal with the fucking map anymore.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like I've never really liked the load transitions. Some people really like them. You can take advantage of them to protect yourself and stuff, but it can be pretty confusing sometimes, especially when it's like line A goes to line B and you're like, where's that? Where am I in the map right now? Especially when you're learning them. There we go. No mushroom for you. Oh, he farted on us.
I know, what a dickhead. What an absolute dickhead.
I was about to ask a question that I may have regretted.
Dickhead like the New Zealanders. Dickhead.
Dickhead?
You know,
What,
dickhead.
New Zealand style?
Not dickhead, but all New Zealand style. Dickhead.
Dickhead. I'm so bad at mimicking accents. All I need to think of is that
But
movie.
it is Daimono's
Section
kink,
13.
though, you know, hearing people do a bad Australian accent.
No,
So
bad
if you
New
ever
Zealand
talk to him
accents. It's New Zealand
In
accents.
his chat, stop by
New
Daimono's
Zealand
chat
accents.
and just like say good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie, and it'll just make him moist.
It's because you have an accent. No, that's not how Phantoms. Everyone has an accent. You can't say I have an accent.
I don't have an accent. You have an accent.
I don't have an accent. You have an accent. Yeah, I still love
I
this.
just
Is one of
talk
my
like an
favorite things
American.
here. These 2D just photos that they've taken from Japan.
It deserves a death, Toko. Indeed.
Get the monkey.
Kill the monkey. See, I kind of don't
Monkey.
want Kongalala to come back. I think we have enough Fang Beasts in Rise.
Tell me you have an accent? I have a pretty mild accent, I'll be honest. Traveling is one of those things where people don't know where I'm from.
You really do have a mild accent when it comes to other Aussies.
Yeah.
Like, take Kuro's accent, for example. Kuro is very Australian.
Well, she's from the same state too. It's a lot of the time it's if you're from the city, some of the major cities you don't have a very strong one.
Hey!
But like especially up north. If you're from up north Australia, very likely you have an accent. If you're from Western Australia, you have a completely different Australian accent.
It's kind of like an anime. Whenever they make the Kansai people sound like Southerners,
I know. I love
I think
that.
that's what one of the most annoying things about it is when they make them sound like Southerners and shit in any kind of like translation. Hi y'all, my
Hey,
pappy
y'all.
was like, and I'm like, no, you don't talk like
Oh
that.
my god. Did you ever watch Azumanga Daioh?
Yes.
Azumanga, they did that, and it was so strange because I don't watch most anime in English. I only watch subs really. But I remember coming across the Azumanga one, and because like she's from Osaka, so they give her a really thick Kansai accent, and
God, I know.
then the English version is I know we'll just make her extremely southern. It's like I'm not sure that's one to one.
Like I would prefer it if they did something like, you know, give him like a Boston accent or some shit.
Yeah, I was literally thinking that too, because they're both major cities. Like, it's not
Yeah.
like Osaka's
It's
not
they're
like the
bum-
beatniks.
Bumfuck Alabama or some shit.
No, yeah.
Let me see. I know I need to get a special armor sphere to boost up my armor more. It should be. Let's boost this shit. I need true armor spheres, which
Sriracha.
I don't remember where to get those. I never really had a shortage of armor spheres when I had my old account.
Yeah, that's weird that you're running. Did you not get all the freebies? Because we got a fuckload of freebies for this game. But I think maybe King Sphere once we didn't. Our Dragon might be done.
Well, the true armor spheres. I think I got king spheres, but not the true armor spheres.
Oh, okay. I think you can buy them. I can't remember.
No worries, Dragon King. Let's see what's next on the docket. Feeding time with Nursilla.
Yeah, I have
I like
89
having
true
Nursilla.
armor, but I don't remember how I got them versus, say, armor spheres, which I think I have like infinite. I meant to say you have an accent? I don't have an accent. What are you talking about, Phantoms? What are you talking about?
You have such an accent, Daimono.
Do not have an
Which
accent
is
at
why
all.
everyone gets just turned on in your chat, because you got that accent.
It's so, I have so not an accent that it's my English spoken is the most correct English. If everyone else has an accent. To me, you have an accent. No, Phantoms. I don't have an, to you, I do not have an accent. It's you. You have to realize you have the accent.
Maybe deep down inside, we're all accents.
What, the streamer?
We are the accent.
Everyone's just Rexy. I haven't seen her in a while. Is she streaming again?
Man, it's only 9:30. Do I break out the whiskey at this hour, guys?
I was talking on Twitter today about pizza in the morning. And it's like,
See,
man,
you say pizza. You know, I don't say pizza. I say pizza.
pizza. What did I say? Pizza. Pizza?
No, you said pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza, like, you know,
Pizza.
like every kind of like Anglo-British,
It's
you
pizza.
know,
Pizza?
accent.
Pizza.
Pizza. I love pizza in the morning.
Pizza. But cold pizza in the morning, pretty good. Volvodon, is that
Yeah,
what we're
I
fighting?
can't do cold pizza. Like I don't understand people that drink cold, that eat cold pizza. You know, the
Dude.
cheese is all coagulated and shit.
Yeah.
And Toko, I got some bourbon, I got some Japanese whiskey, and I got some rye.
Volvodon, is that
I don't know
what?
what I'll break out later, but I might break out the. I've been drinking a lot of Japanese whiskey lately. I might break out my my bourbon. I'm a bit of a whiskey snob.
But Prince, did you not do like LAN parties where you had leftover pizza?
Yes, I put that in the fucking oven like a human being should. You know?
You can't. You
Or
can't if you
I
go to
would
those
borrow-
like. Oh, okay.
Or I would borrow a pan from the kitchen, and I would like put it on the stove, and you know, heat up the pizza like that.
Did you ever go to any of those like mega lands where it's like they hire out like a hall for like a basketball court or a stadium or whatever?
Yes, in that sense, I have a iron that I bring, and then also
Small campfire. I establish a small campfire in the
I
hall.
establish a small campfire in order to heat up my pizza, or I go hungry. Daimono, it's one or the other. I do not eat cold pizza. In
Oh,
fact,
pizza's pretty good.
it's disgusting because the cheese is like,
Yeah.
you know, it's chewy.
Do you not have
cheese
like?
isn't supposed to
What
be-
about when you go to like the bakery and then you get like pizza rolls and things like that?
That's different. It's not the same thing.
It's different. It's the same. It's the exact same.
It is not the same thing. It's like eating you know, I can't even eat bagel bites. If it's like melty cheese and shit, it's like it feels like chewing on something that you shouldn't be chewing on.
God, so fast. What the fuck? How'd they hit me?
Firm liquid.
Will hit Pritz. Thank you.
That's what it's like to eat cold pizza. Chewing firm
Cold
liquid.
pizza's the bomb. Yeah, see? Ours on my side. Cold pizza is amazing. What are you talking about?
Do you want to eat firm liquid, Daimono?
Yeah.
Is that how you want to live your life?
Yeah.
Eating firm liquid?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what eating cold pizza is like. Eating firm liquid. The
I mean, that's
firmest
what
of liquid.
yogurt is as well. Firm liquid. More viscous.
The viscosity of it.
You're wrong. They're not the same. I guess. I mean, they're similar. I agree. They're not exactly the same.
Thank you. Mrs. Angie, I adore you. You're one of my favorite people, but I cannot eat cold pizza.
Cold pizza is amazing. It's like
getting
it's
gross.
on the tier of like, you know, when you're like Macca's is like this amazing like I don't know what it is. It detox you so much for when you're drinking. Like it's the best after drinking thing ever.
They don't understand what Macca's are.
What? Oh, people not knowing what
Macca's.
Macca's. McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
Mickey
McDonald's.
D's. Fucking Mickey
We have Mickey
D's.
D's in America. You have Macca's in Australia.
Oh, you missed me. Gonna go for a
Right on,
Macca's
Toko.
run
Thank
at
you very much for
2
being here,
in the
man.
morning.
I appreciate you so much. Yo, go ahead and follow my boy Toko Senpapi. Aside from the fact of having a really cool fucking name, he is a dope streamer and a hella good dude. So definitely check his shit
Now,
out.
I thought you were about to say,
rocking
I
some of
love
his
buying
merch on
a
my stream
frozen
soon.
pizza and just put it in the
He
fridge
runs
and
a
then
brand
eat that.
called Opie Fans,
That's
which
not
is
the
like
same. Don't
the
eat
corniest
the
anime
frosted
merch
frozen
I've seen in
pizza.
a very
Cook
long
that
time.
pizza and
Without
then
being a outright Ahegao shirt. I'm falling asleep.
oops. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just getting grossed out thinking about it now.
blah, blah,
Cold pizza.
blah. Would you either rather eat cold pizza or warm pizza? Depends on my mood, honestly.
Warm pizza.
Warm pizza's probably the way you want it though. But it's a good like if you're if it's there and you can't be bothered warming it up.
Who can't be bothered warming it up? It takes 10 seconds in the microwave.
Not in the microwave. Ugh. See, that's gross to me because then it gets
That is
like all
gross, but
weird
also,
stuff.
It also takes no time at all on the stove. know,
You have to
just,
warm up
like,
the oven though. Like that takes time. I ain't
Yeah,
got
but,
time for
you know,
that. I
it-
gotta
it
shove
takes
that pizza in my mouth. I'm pretty hungry in the morning. Gotta get that pizza in. Welcome back. Like if you cooked a pizza, would you wait for it to get cold? I actually am a person that doesn't eat things piping hot. I really hate eating things where it's just gonna burn your mouth. So I'd actually prefer it to cool down a little bit.
God.
When I studied from home, we used to eat frozen pizza in the microwave. Oh god. Yeah, that to me just sounds horrendous. The dough would just be this weird squishy monstrosity. I know you can put a setting on the microwave, but a lot of the time it doesn't cook like an oven. It's something else.
What I used to do too, I used to put it in the microwave for
A stove doesn't require
30
the oven to heat
seconds,
up.
and then take it out, put it in my
Yeah, I'm
toaster
not
oven for 2
cooking stuff
minutes,
on
and
the
it's
top of the
perfect.
stove. I'm cooking stuff in the oven.
Is that too much work for you, Daimono?
Wait, what was too much work?
Putting it in the microwave for 30 seconds and then putting it in your toaster oven for 2 minutes.
Toast oven?
Do you not have toaster ovens in Australia?
We do. We don't have one though. It's such a hyper specific. Like it feels like the land of appliances is America.
Yeah, I have so many fucking appliances on my kitchen counter. Like
We-
literally, I have an instant pot. I have a air fryer. Ooh, air fryer.
Man, I'd love
pizza's
an air
actually really
fryer.
good, too.
That's something I do want actually.
I love my air fryer. Air fryer is one of the best things that I ever stole from my parents' house.
I think that's one I would suggest to people like as a weird appliance that's actually quite handy. They're pretty
It
good.
actually makes like if you get Macca's down there and you get like your chicken nuggies and you need to like save something, like if you get the 40 pack of chicken nuggies, because nobody's supposed to eat 40 chicken nuggets. You're supposed to eat like
They say
10.
that,
I mean,
however, it's
they
pretty
say that,
good.
but then you don't have to eat all 40 of the chicken nuggies.
You
can
don't.
eat 10
I
of them.
do.
and save the rest of the Daimono, and then throw 10 of them in the air fryer for like
Do the
5
same?
minutes, and
Yeah.
it's perfect nuggies. Like, the reason I stole my parents'
It was
air
like a
fryer
dollar
is
store
because
frozen pizza.
they got a
Oh,
new one,
God,
which is a
ow.
combination air fryer and toaster
That
oven.
sounds evil to me.
And
Oh,
since
Angel,
I
you
already
gotta
have a
go?
toaster oven, I'm like, you know, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna steal your.
Thank you for the
your
hunts,
air
Angel.
fryer. You don't need it anymore.
Thank you for helping out. Tater tots are my
But yeah,
comfort food now
an
because of the
air fryer
air
is a
fryer.
fucking revelation.
man.
I make
Like,
so much stuff in
I
that
think
thing.
I need to get one. I think I'll save up for one. Thank you for the hunts,
Like
Angel.
even frozen stuff. Like if you get like the frozen like fish sticks or any kind of like frozen, you know, breaded thing in the freezer aisle or whatever. Pop that shit in the air fryer. So good. I baked a cake in an air fryer before.
That's the thing. I've seen so many like crazy shit about it where it's like, man, that actually looks like a pretty efficient way to do a lot of that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking at like air frying
It's
because
essentially a
I
convection
don't
oven,
like
you know.
I don't like I'm not a big fan of doing homemade deep fry because it's so oily. Like it's not good for you to get used to doing that. But if you can figure out a way, which an air fryer can help with that, to make air fried chicken pretty good.
Ooh, we'll get to do Lao Shan Long soon.
Sweet. What time is it? Oh, we got ages. Are you about to end stream? Nah, I've got like, we're gonna probably go for another 40 minutes, or I'm gonna go for another 40 minutes.
We still got Bear. Hopefully Bear comes in.
I assume Bear is gonna be pretty preoccupied all today. I think he's
Oh,
gonna
why
be
is that?
way into that game.
Where's
Bear's
Bear
doing
at?
the demo for Outlast, the Square Enix shooter.
Ooh.
Outriders,
Oh, I
there.
see. Outriders.
We talked about it on the stream because we watched the demo, watched the trailer for it. I'm not sure it's my type of game, but it definitely looks like a Bear type of game.
Let's go bug Bear and see what he's doing. Hold on.
Okay, to make you wear something, do I need to send you a picture or tell you what to wear? Either or, Ike. It takes me a little bit longer if you don't have a picture. It just speeds up the process if you can send me something that has an anti-alias layer. So like a PNG with no background. I feel like we're on the road to getting a new hat.
MHGU? Alright, so I think I got everything I need for this one, and it's just pretty much, it's just Volvidon and a Great Macau, which is... Hope I should eat
Oh, that
some.
should be easy. Has anyone in chat actually played Outriders yet? I'm curious how it is. I suppose Bear will give us
I'd
a
like to give it
rundown.
a shot. Like, what is it? Is it essentially like another hero type, like, shooter?
Yeah, it's kind of looks Destiny-like, kind of class-based.
Class-based shooter?
Yeah.
I like class-based shooters, though.
Feels like Square's full-on riding the train of popularity right now. The fact that they're doing that and they're doing a battle royale, it's pretty funny to me.
It feels like it's mostly their Crystal Dynamics division when they bought Eidos.
Well, Crystal Dynamics is
Soon
still
we'll
working
finish.
on whatchamacallit? I've forgotten the name of it. The Avengers game. Because they're
Yep.
doing the DLC for it.
I'm over at the Great Macau right now at the tent.
Oh, Cloud Sword. Shit, yeah. Oh, my sword's not on. Oh my god. Ike, I didn't even notice. My swords haven't been on today.
JM, how you doing, man? It's
Yeah,
been
I'm
a
gonna
while.
stand here so we don't get attacked.
I know you're not wearing your sword.
Thank
I
you
thought
for the
that was
weapon.
an intentional thing.
Which Cloud Sword? Oh, it's a good Cloud Sword. This is oh, fantastic. Ike, that's wonderful. That is a really good quality one too. I don't think I've got one that looks like this yet. I've got another Cloud Sword, but it doesn't look as good as this.
How you doing, JM?
This is a good model.
He's doing more GU grinds here. You getting ready for Rise, man?
See.
I didn't hit that in time.
I think I'll need to rotate it though, is the one thing. Give me a second, chat.
Nicely done,
I'm gonna
JM.
rotate this 90 degrees and then maybe flip it.
Oof.
Might actually flip this upside down, so
fucking monkeys
give me
here
1
annoying
second,
me.
chat. I'm very close to being ready. We're in intermission. Oh man, I should do an intermission. Shit. Oh, I need to make that a thing. I'm writing that down. I want to make the intermission from Monty Python's intermission.
Come on, Great Macau. Stop fucking around with me.
Oops.
Ooh, too early.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Man.
Oh my god, I'm just like... I'm just fucking about. Give me a sec. I've fucked up the rotation.
Getting super sweaty in your world.
Wait, hang on. What is happening here? My brain ain't working, chat. Give me a sec.
Damn, I missed the guard point.
Go. That looks
The
proper.
cows piss me off, yo.
Wait for that
Dude,
to
that's
save.
beautiful,
Once
man.
that's saved, we'll be ready to go. Oh, you're kidding me. Man, this sounds like a song I've heard
The world
before.
was beckoning me, man. There we go.
Almost ready. Almost there. Almost. I'm on tip. I'm what's blowing up. You are blowing up. Right now. Oh. Like me a good greatsword.
Yeah, it's just a Great Macau. I got this.
We might do it this way. Make it do it tall. Ow! The fuck just hit me? Bolvidon, please. I'm making swords right now.
Get wrecked, bitch. I'm in
There we
G
go.
rank now, actually.
Hey Tropical, how you going? Sorry. I'm being bullied by a monster while I set up a weapon.
And my armor is not nearly as leveled up as it should be.
We're already buffed up. Alright, let's rock. How you doing today, Tropical? That's good. You just got into Monster MHGU. Oh, nice.
Good old G rank, yes.
We're in G rank right now, so... Oh, you're in G rank 3. Oh, cool, cool, cool. You're welcome to join us if you want to do some missions. We're helping Prince get through right now. I think Taco Cat Dai is having big sword problems. No, my brain wasn't working for a second there.
Can't remember how many levels are in G rank.
4. 5? 4.
Four or five?
4.
Oh, the cow's running.
Yeah. Tier 1s, Tier 2, Tier 3s, and then Apexes / Elders.
Mm-hmm.
What's Prince up to?
Nope,
Rank...
there's the Volvi.
I think this is rank 2, aren't we?
Yep, we're at rank 2.
Yeah, so Prince is on rank 2, so you're welcome to join us, Ray, if you want to play. Stop bouncing around, you silly boy. No, Bolvidon. I was busy doing Photoshop and then Bolvidon just like came on by and smacked me into the other area. I like Macau. I would love to see Macau make a return. I think he's a really cool monster. He's probably I think might be my favorite raptor.
Macau is? It's a very swift raptor. I think the one thing I like about him is how, you know, he does that move where he gets on his tail and springs at you.
Yeah. I mean, this might be the Australian speaking of me, but I really like when he gets on his tail and, like, attacks. Like... Oh, you saw my pizza there? Yeah, we were literally talking about that, actually.
It happens, JM.
Yomu, thank you for the follow. How you doing? You're joining for a 1-2? You're welcome to join us. Password is 6969, Tropical.
Time to kill this raptor.
Have fun with your cloud sword? Thank you, Ike. I do like this sword, thank you. I will probably actually move that one into the main rotation. Meow meow. How do I make poison bombs? Poison bombs, you might have to ask me. Actually, I should be able to have craft it here. It'll be
I still
casings
think into
and
a master rank grade gyros.
I think it's a herb. I can't remember which herb
the
it is.
embarrassment happens.
Have a look-see. Have you bought the books, Yomu? If you bought the books for the crafting thing, it should hopefully do it in the automatic. I might not be able to read them here because I'm here, but...
At least it was a tempered monster. God, you fucking monkey.
Combo list. Poison
That is
bomb.
my most
Bomb casing and toadstool.
embarrassing fate
There you go.
ever. A
Not
great
too bad.
Garrison Guiding Lens.
I need monster fluid so I can upgrade my stuff. Ah, yes, monster fluid.
with fully leveled
Only
up
reason
armor.
you need poison bombs generally. Well, these days. Best way to do it. And I'm glad you know that because it's a bit annoying to try and get monster fluid if you don't know how to do that.
God, these monkeys are relentless.
Your weapons are too powerful, you end up killing them. Yeah, that's kind of how those bugs work. You can actually get a talent, I think, on both the Palico and on your Hunter, which actually allows you to guarantee those drops as well. But it's not really worth going out of your way to do that. You're better off just poisoning them. I used to do that in the old game, is go make a set that was able to kill bugs, but it's really, really not worth it.
It really isn't. I can't wait for Volvidon to come back though. I like Volvidon.
Yeah, I like the bears. I think Volvidon... I fought so much of this boy though, because he has Quick Sheath. No, Quick Sheath? Yeah. As a skill, and it's like very important to have as a great sword, so I've fought this guy many, many, many times. Have a sip of water. I'll have a sip after this fight, ow. Bob casing and what? Just toadstools.
Oof.
Guys tried to hit me in the back every single time.
Ah, he farted on us.
On you, maybe. I valor that. I can valor someone's fart. Some person in public walks up to me, I'm just like, fuck, I'm gonna dodge this shit.
Although we're gonna be playing a lot of Rise when it comes out. Like, JM's ready for Rise. I was mentioning in chat earlier, JM, that I'm taking a week off work when Rise comes out. So I will be on stream a lot that week.
I'm so happy
Like
I'm
long
almost done with
streams.
vacation. I can go back to working on stuff. I love that you're like, I want out of the vacation. Fuck, I just went out of Valor. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It was a
that's
tad too early.
Braves.
Because he's a little bit rolly. Dude, I need vacations so often, but I get
Can't wait
over
for
them
Soccer
so
Slash to
quickly.
come back. That's gonna be so good to have the.
I made a post on Twitter. I haven't had a vacation, like, since I've started streaming, really. I've had days off here or there, but I think I need to take a day off. I think a year without a day off might be a bit much. But the funny thing is, it's not too bad because streaming I find pretty like comfy. I can just do it, but trying to do stuff, say IRL, and it has been a little demanding of recent. So it might be a good chance for me to recoup.
And then we get to go after a Lao Shan Long.
You take a day off, you
which is fun
deserve
because Lao
that
Shan Long's
shit.
a fun monster to hunt.
Cheers, Al. I don't know if I feel like streaming it's really not too hard for me, and I do put a little bit of
does
effort in,
nothing.
but not like it's not extraneous sort of thing. It's
Most
It's
likely
still something I
Longsword and
greatly
Hunting
enjoy,
Warrior are gonna be
so.
my two mains.
I think if I was like Maximilian dude, where I stream and then I edit videos and then I like prep a whole heap of stuff and then there's like I think he goes crazy. I don't think I could do video
I feel
editing
like those
plus
ones
this.
work best as my two mains.
Don't you use your tongue on me.
He just wants the milky juice, Daimono.
He's just a licky boy.
Let me lick you up and down. Do you say stop?
Licky or sucky?
Let me
Don't
play
answer that.
with your body, baby.
Nice.
There we go. A valor round slash attack for the win.
Oh, I'm listening to a band called
How are
Drop
you doing,
Bears.
Human?
Actually, I don't know if the song is called Drop Bears or if it's the song's called NP Dep.
What if there was like a drop bear looking monster in Rise?
I ended up having to hire an editor for my videos coming up because I realized that I'm trying to edit my smaller
Like,
videos.
Monster Hunter
Just
should have a
added
drop
so
bear
much
monster.
stress. Yeah, it
You know,
it
climbs
would
in trees,
really
and just
would
drops
out.
on you. A monster that can mount you.
Man, yeah. Why didn't they replace like have a new Azuros, which is a drop bear? Where's my koala?
Exactly. A koala you can kill.
Wait, isn't there a
Or where's the
koala
emus?
monster?
You can-
Now I've said that
about your-
aloud.
Your anger.
I guess Lagombi is pretty much a koala,
Zombie's more like a bunny koala.
but he has like a big old koala nose. I can't think of many bears that have that. Because it was
he
the
has a
ugliest shit
bunny.
I've ever seen. Yes. I love everyone first encountering Kezu for this first time and just being, what the fuck am I looking at? Like,
My favorite thing.
yeah, Kezu, pretty bad. Big white wang. Veiny.
A baby
Stretches.
wang with teeth.
With teeth. Oh man, there's an old movie. I remember when I think it was when I was a teenager, and it's like, oh excuse me, it's about a vagina with teeth, and it's like a horror movie.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Fuck,
called teeth.
that was messed up. I haven't thought about that movie in forever. Reminds me of
great
Monster
movie.
Hunter Freedom Unite. You know that movie? Shit, I completely forgot about that movie, I'll be honest.
Wait, I thought I got them all.
Hey Ray. Oh, that's a cool looking Charge Blade.
Queen of Ruin Pinnacle. Yes, that's done. Shadows in the Desert Lake.
Oh, you're like my friend who really likes the
Not
mech
Mushroom
bug look.
Swing of Kongalala.
Wow, it
Feeding
actually gives
time.
you the whole like proper mech face too. You look like a Garmin. Oh, it's the Lao Shalong one? Ah.
It should be, but I'm not
Is it
getting
any good?
the urgent quest for it.
How do I always forget how to look at people's stats. There we go. How do I
Why
look?
can't
I can't
I
actually.
accept
Can
the
I
quest
not
for this?
actually look at the weapon? I don't think I can look at the weapon stats. Annoying. Wait. Ray, you know you've got Valor style with no hunting arts on, right? You just got it for doing
I
your G
get
rank?
the-
Oh,
the
okay.
urgent quest.
You can get one
I'm
hunting
missing
art,
one?
Valor. Keep forgetting. Maybe go put one on. Valstrax looks like a fucking badass. I know. Valstrax is
I feel like I'm missing
one of the biggest
something,
fan
but
favorites
I'm
ever.
not, though.
Hang on, I'll have a look, man.
I did all the G2 quests that I need to do.
E2. This might actually be
Queen
hard
of the
for me
Ruined
because I've
Pinnacle.
done everything.
Done.
Queen,
Shadows in the Desert
Naked,
Lake.
I See Roland, Dirty Deeds, Shadows in the Desert Lake. We didn't do Dirty Deeds. Have you done that?
Do we have to do that?
I don't know. It's marked
Oh,
for
just
me,
look at
so
the
it's
key quests.
I would guess that it's a key quest because I've done it. Feeding Time. Next evolution. Earn your strength. We've reached peak Blagonga. Jumping at shadows. That's no rock. These are the ones I've done. So I don't know. Why would I have done a Baroth? I assume that's a key quest because I don't know why else I would
That
have
was
done
the
it.
urgent from the last one.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was the rank up to this. Have you done? We did Feeding Time, I guess. Earn your strength, Blagonga. Jumping at
I
shadows.
said That's No
Have you
Rock.
done That's No Rock?
But I thought I did that though.
It's okay. Yeah, that one's an easy one. It's just Basaroth. We can show off old Basaroth because new Basaroth looks fucking awesome.
Yes, it does. Yep, that's one I have to do.
But yeah, I
IGN
kind of
failed me
foresee
with theirs. I'm gonna start doing
Valstrax
IGN
possibly
for
returning
this.
someday because of just how popular he is. He's awkward to make work, but I think he might return. So Keep forgetting my G rank. Earlier I fought a G rank Celtis without
You got
Hunter
Ray up in
Arts.
here too. Nice.
Funny thing is, Valor doesn't really need it. I use 2 alternating ones for Valor, but you don't really need them too much. I'm making my G rank armor Rathian on the pinnacle, or Bassaroth. Yeah, Bassaroth. It looks like the Bass one.
Sarios is fun though.
I think
like
that he has
Bassi?
the same problem that a lot of the OG monsters have, where it's a lot of stuff that doesn't really necessarily match the monster, and it's just lots of one-off attacks. That's why I think Duramboros is just the best of the rock monsters. That dude go flying.
I'm sure that we're gonna get Gravios. Just the fact that we got Basarios.
I don't know. I feel like that if you have one, you don't really need other. That's why it's always weird to me that we get, like... We've gotten them together for so long, because Gravios is really, really boring. Like, Bassaros at least has some stuff going on.
With Gravios in the new engine, though?
I mean, if they update him similar to what they did with Bassaros, maybe, but he's still pretty bland.
Because
like
essentially, Gravios is a grown-up Basarios.
Yeah, but we haven't
They're
got
the
like a
same
whole heap of the
species.
other ones. Like we haven't gotten like in this game they don't have Black Diabolos. They don't have Monoblos. Like there's things that they don't always include them every single time, and I think that's okay. Bassaroth has Bassy Rock, so he's better. That guitar, I think everyone's gonna be so down with that guitar later.
Alright, let's get him.
Shuddering Youth.
Get that beautiful
Rock.
Basarios.
It was moving.
But yeah, like we're talking about a deviant koala. Can you imagine fighting a deviant koala?
Deviant Koala. That's like the name of the band.
That does sound like a band name, doesn't it?
Me and my Deviant Koalas.
Hello guys, we're the deviant koalas.
His new
They
move's
might-
sick. I love the new
Here he
moves.
is. He's number 4.
The fact that he heats up his entire body now, and he has like a dig move. Very good idea for that monster. As long as he doesn't do poison shit anymore. I don't know why, still don't understand. Like, they really wanted to try and give poison to more monsters in the original. Backing on up. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good. Glad you do
the
it.
hell out of here. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, my god.
I think that's like the only one of those I remember. But yeah, like,
I'm
why does he
child
have
of,
a
like,
poison
really
attack?
Weird niche internet. Shit. I got the bad poison. I forgot to bring
Toxic.
poison
And then he has
stuff.
sleep. Like, look at this. Look how many moves. He's fire, sleep, toxic, has a beam. He's a big ass motherfucker with heavy hit points. Has a crazy amount of health. Like, he's got a lot of weird stuff going on. This one's also quite small, I realize. Chameleos is my favorite monster. I'm glad Chameleos...
Shit. Yeah, I don't have any anything to deal with my poison.
No. Oh, you didn't bring antidotes. Oh, you should have let me know. I'll give you some. Chameleos, I actually like Chameleos, but I hope if he ever returns that they do stuff to him. He's just a big old hit test, especially in this game. Oh, please stop rolling.
Maybe the Veggie Elder will have some for me.
But Chameleos is pretty cool. Like, invisibility does not exist on any other monster. The nice mega potion you got there? Yeah, thank you. We rolling over? I'm gonna drink many, many megas as I trade with this slow mofo. Oh shoot. Yep.
Enough to avoid that poison too.
No, he's enraged now. I think he's not gonna really do poison so much. Thank you for the healing. Oh, I thought he was about to charge. Roll. Double roll. How dare you double roll on me? Emilius loves potions. That's true. Actually, he has the thieving mechanic. I forget about that.
Monkeys.
Oh yeah, you can be on monkey duty if you want.
I'm gonna fuck these monkeys up.
What I wouldn't give for earplugs. Oh, the double roll. I have to remember this is G rank. Gravios, Brasios. Best monkey is Rajang? You mean worst monkey, right?
Best monkey.
Worst monkey.
We know how amazing a Rajang hunt can be. What?
I go work.
Thought I valored that shit.
Monk.
I go work. Bungus monkey. That's true. I'm glad, CJ, you know about the bungus of the monkey. Enjoy
What
work,
we really
man.
need to know of, though, is the fully rendered butthole. Do we know about the fully rendered butthole, guys?
Yeah, that's what CJ was talking about. Laser. Rajang bullies hunters? Kinda does. Kinda sucks.
But now we can ride him. Shit. Poisoned. Can't get away from these monkeys.
Yeah, and I'll give you a herbal. Quick,
trying to
take the
come to
herbal
you, but-
before I get bopped by a thing. Oh my god, you're
Running
deep
to you right
poisoned and you're fucking fired. Imagine Hyper Furious. Oh my god. I mean, they kind of gave us that in World by giving us some tempered.
Tempered Furious Jang is essentially a Hyper Furious.
Yeah. Except more fair because we can actually hit him anywhere.
Bop him into a wall.
Yeah. Way more control. We have way more control in World. No, I have no idea. I just wanted to say TTS to say bungus. Oh, you knew. You knew.
That tiny little tail that's not
The least satisfying tail in all of Monster Hunter.
this. Would you say it's less than Elatron? Because I feel like Elatron's got to be the least satisfying tail cut.
Elytrian's pretty
Because
small.
it's such a massive monster, and all you get is this tiny little nubbin.
Well, I think that's all. Like, also, Kushala, I think, is the same as well. No, don't run at me.
Not today, sir.
I realize, of course, we got Diablos if we've got Basiroth's model. Because it is the same skeleton. Look at him roll.
Apparently a winged wyvern. Flying wyvern.
Oh man, that's always one of the weirdest things to me is that they're considered, is it flying or winged? Where it's like,
Flying.
these boys don't fly, this is a mounted. You're joking, mate.
Can you imagine if you got like a Diablos that can fly?
Oh,
And
Najarala.
it does like a Nergigante
buddy.
dive bomb at you?
Imagine if he could fly. Just air raids you. I mean, that's just essentially Beezle, right? Man, I'm so
Yeah, but
glad. I
like,
hope Beezle
a Diablos
returns.
that'll air raid you.
Oh god. Flying DJ. Man, I really, really, really do hope Beezle returns. I like him a lot.
Oh, there is
Oh my god. Canon, how you doing? Thank you for the raid.
Should have brought traps.
Ah, we're being attacked by Snake. Welcome in, everyone. You've caught me as I'm helping Prince out getting into his. We're trying to get through D-rank story. But
I
how
think
y'all
as
doing?
polarizing
My
as
mod
the
literally
Clutch
just
Squad
left
has
just
been to
then, so
everybody,
I'll give you a shout out in a moment, Canon. But how you
I
doing?
think the
How are
one
you
thing I
guys
do
doing?
like about the softening
I usually use
mechanic
the
is that
mod
it-
shout out to be able to
it
tell what
made
people are
some
playing.
parts of monsters
Join at the
you could
perfect
never
tune.
hit.
Time, you were talking about B-52? Yeah!
You know, you're able to hit
I
him,
really
you know?
do like Bezelgeuse. Do you like Bezel? I think he's an amazing